Hi. Let me know. Hi guys. Hi. Okay, brain running today. I see. I always. This is my vocal stem. Riki, YouTube is still tall. Yeah, YouTube is still tall. I have not figured out how to fix it, so you guys are forever tall, YouTube. That's the only time you're ever gonna be tall, so be happy. Lel, hi, Secret. Hello. Hello, brah. Hello, brah. Hello, just... Oh my god. Just? I don't know if I said your name right or not. Hi, Toffee. Hello, your 3D is so pretty. Thank you. It's my new fit. It's my new metal fit. So anytime I do metal, look at... Why does that turn so slow, bro? God. Pull back. Holy... Okay, this is probably not appropriate for YouTube. Hold on. Shit. Oops. Gets demonetized again. No! Not again! Oh no! Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. Hello everyone on Twitch and on YouTube. How's everybody doing? Not new metal fit. Oh, you're right. Loud, my new metal fit and my new metal fit. But it's good. Hey, let's go. Hello, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody? Wait, the dress is backless? Yeah. Did you not see my back on stream? Now, Riki, need to think with the TOS in mind. Yes, we must think of TOS in mind. We must keep TOS in mind. Hi, Riki. Hi. Hello, Leech. Hello. I'm doing good. Just enjoying stream on my birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday! That's fun. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Ooh, hi, Riki. Happy Wednesday. You look stunning and fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, Executor. Hello. Hi, Ira. Hello. Hi, Rainy. Hi, Slope. Hi, Secret. It's generally one of the most Judges? Thank you. Hi, Arthur. Hi, Arthur. I'm decent, but there's too much pollen there. Dude, I feel that. I'm literally dying. Is that? Oh my god, Roca! Hola, Roca! Hello, Roca. Thank you for rating it over on YouTube. Thank you. Welcome in, readers. Roca, guys, that's Roca. She's my unit mate. I love you, Roca. Rebel forever. Rebel forever. Hi. How was stream? I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, I'm Riki Poppet. I'm fellow mate. I'm also a metal vocalist. Roca is a unit. She's amazing. A beautiful voice. If you guys don't know, Roca has such an incredible voice, everybody. Please go give Roca a love, smile, kisses. $6 from special. Shrimp. Yum. The stream was fun. She made progress in Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh shit, hell yeah. I hope you had fun on that. Dude, it's a very... I feel like Silent Hill was a very slow burn for me, so I couldn't do it. But I hope you had fun. It's very chill. I'm sure it was. It's a very slow-ish kind of game. But still spooky. Hi, Rafi. Hi, Shinta. Stream was very adequate. Rather good stream. Oh, yes. Very handy, isn't it? It said that like you had like a cup of tea and your pinky up. Lol. Hi, Batsy. Hi. Hi, Delta. Hello, Paprika. She also yaps a lot. We do love the yapper. Yapper. Also, we need to go get rest, Roca. Totally get it. Today, are you guys ready to know what we're doing today? Is everyone ready? Are you guys ready? Today, we are learning about screaming! Yay! kind of my second ever educational stream. The first one I did was a long time ago with my good friend Okami. She's in chat here. So if anything, did you warm up? I actually did right before stream. Don't worry, Kami. I did warm up for this. It was necessary. Yippee pixels. Okay, hold on. Okay, so to get started today, I kind of wanted to do, first off, kind of a background on me. All right, for number one, and a couple disclaimers. Okay, so the way that the stream is gonna go is it's kind of a continuation from the end of last stream of like my concert. So finally Riki worked. Listen, I try my best, man, dude. I try. Okay, listen. Okay, so if you don't know anything about my past, so I started off kind of self-taught. A lot of my screaming I started about like 3 to 4 years ago, and back then I knew jack shit diddly squat. So I'm gonna teach you guys what not to do. Okay, I know what not to do. I will not say that I'm a complete professional, because I am indeed self-taught in a way. I've done a lot of research and I did a lot of research, a lot of practice, and a lot of tutorials that I went through. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys kind of a lead through. I'm pretty much gonna be your lead to find you where to start. Okay, I'm not someone to completely learn only from off of, because I can't give you everything. That's why, guess what? That's why I heavily endorse the fact you should go to watch multiple tutorials than one. If you say anything incorrect, I'm happy to help. Hell yeah. Thank you, Okami. I appreciate you so much. I trust you, because Okami's literally a vocal coach for this type of stuff. She's the reason I'm even good at some things. Oh, I smile. Okay, so pretty much back then, I self-taught. I had no idea where to start. A lot of the time, I started from inhales, which inhales aren't the best way to start. So number one, don't do that. Don't do what I did. Don't start with inhales. It's so bad. When I first started screaming, all I knew how to do was inhales, which technically in a way was somewhat impressive that I could do it without hurting myself, but at the same time really bad, because it can destroy your voice. But if you do it right, in a way it still works, but it's a lot more difficult to figure out. Well, actually, inhales are not that bad. I started with inhales. Well, do we all start with inhales? Or do we? I don't know. Because a lot of people are like, don't do that. And then I'm like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? And then a lot of the professionals that I know are also like, don't do that. And I'm like, oh. Yes, most of us. Well, you know what? Fuck them then. Do inhales. I guess I'm wrong. I keep getting told, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, it could hurt you. And I'm like, well, I guess so. But inhales, for me, at least, was my way of starting, personally. I won't say do what I do, okay? At least on that half, because that was not good for beginner. But I learned to do that first, but because I learned to do that, it kind of did help me with my lung capacity somehow. I don't know why. It did help my lung strength. So, and my what's it called? My stamina. So, very happy. I guess blah, blah. So yeah, I don't know, but another a good scream that I tend to like starting with is false chords. Smile. Inhales are just a thing that our bodies are not used to. But if we don't do inhale screams, because we shouldn't breathe in either, because it's the same principle. So pretty much it's lungs capacity. For me, inhales was definitely training my lungs. And a good way to start with that, like I said, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. A good thing to start with is definitely vocal control and breath control. 100% breath control. A lot of screaming is breath control. And I also want to note the fact that when you're screaming, you're not using every part of your power, okay? You're not using full compression, full power, because when you do that, you will hurt yourself. You will hurt yourself. Every vocalist, they're not doing a shit ton of compression, because you will hurt yourself. You will hurt yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The way screaming works is definitely a lot of compression, but it's not enough to where you're closing up your throat. Okay? A lot of screaming comes from your tum-tum. This little muscle down here, so you know, like you're pooping. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. And you're like, that's that when you're like pooping. You see? See? It's like diaphragm. That diaphragm as well. So, poop yourself. Lesson of the day: poop yourself. Who does that? Me? I guess just pretend you're constipated. Sakina streaming is pooping. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. Trust the process. No. Stretch and do the exact same thing. Yeah, stretching could also do it because you know when you're a little, it's like your muscles are like, like you're an old man. You're pushing, right? The lower belly. The lower belly. I'm so bad at explaining without being able to show you guys. Just enough pleasure. Also, enough pressure. Also, I was reading the use of that muscle chain, and I can say screaming helps preventing incontinence. What does that mean? Incontinence? IBS. Oh my god! What is this? I'm sorry. Unconscious. You can hold. You can't hold the pee in. Okay, God. It's ability to use the restroom. Oh, okay. Yeah, when you can't hold your piss or poop at an old age condition. Oh, so it helps work that muscle of shit and poo. That's funny. Oh my god, guys! I didn't know metal screaming helps me learn to shit and poo when I'm old and gray. Oh my god, no wonder I'm not constipated. Yay! Sorry, moving back. Sorry. Oh my god, the split. I'm dying. Okay. So the question, do you have to change techniques to use highs and lows, or do you use the same techniques with pitch shifting? So, pitch shifting. So I guess it depends on what type of screaming doing. I specialize in false chord. So I'm not the greatest with fry. I'm more better at false. Fries are a little bit harder for me because I'm learning to get a little bit cleaner with them. I still got that little bit of resonance. Hi Riki, your concert was really amazing. Thank you so much for hosting it. Everyone was amazing. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy. I'm glad you enjoyed the concert. So power screams are melodic screams that need to be into better fiber intake. Both actually. So when I don't know what you determine as power screams, but if you're trying to do like, let's say, heavy metal, like it's a little less. I would say opera has a heavy connection with that, and it's pretty much just belting at that point. But false chords. Let me stand up for this one. False chords are a little bit easier to do because you're a little bit more open, and I can be a little bit more open with my mouth, and I'm not doing. Okay, so fries. The difference between fries and false is your false chords, you're actually using a different muscle. Fries, you're frying your voice. That's you're using that in your voice. Where false is you're kind of using a little bit of a different part of your chord. Fry. Well, not fry, sorry, false. Wait, hold on. Fry. False. Smile. False is easy, fry is safer. True. Fries you can do a lot longer screams with once you learn to do it. Cause you can kind of get more air in. So like, where in the throat is the false fry? Hold on, let me get a picture. Hold on, scoot. We have pictures. Hold on, let me get the pictures. False cord and throat. We went over this a long time ago. Okay. Let me share with you guys what a false chord looks like. Okay. These are your vocal cords. I'm just recounting. Okay. So these are your vocal folds. These are your vocal folds. These are your false folds. When you're using false chords, you're using this. Not this. You're using this muscle. These are your false chords. See? You're still a little bit more open on your inside your mouth, your throat. And it still allows that wide open scream while still having a lot of that nice loud full compression. And when you do fries, okay, I'm gonna need Okami to help me with this and remind me, but fries are a little bit more using no mouse visible. Oh shit, my bad. There's your false. This is your false chords. These are your false chords. Open. See how it's open? Ah! It's like you're afraid. It's like you're scared. Ah! No. Sorry, that wasn't. I'm dying. No, I don't speak Spanish too well. No sé. I don't think we see the cursor, Riki. Okay, did you see it for that second though? Did you see it that second though? Did you see that? Ooh, right. I'm pretty good with false chords, lows, and mids, but I'm trying to do better on the highs. Hires. You have to open. It's your mouth. So the way a lot of like high, low, at least with false, how it works. Think of your mouth like a trumpet. Your tongue is a cup. Okay. Okay. And your mouth. As your little toner. I'm like. Fries use less vocal cords to produce the sound while constricting more the rest of the upper respiratory system. Yes. A lot of fries do more constriction than false. Falses are a little bit more open than fries. Fries are a lot more constriction, but you're not constricting your airflow. If that makes sense. This is why I'm only giving advice on what not to do usually. So the mouth diaphragm, right? So, okay. Your mouth makes the shape of the noise, okay? Open, high, low. I'm not changing the power of my scream. I'm simply just changing, or like the tone of my voice. I'm not even using my voice. I'm just pushing. I'm just using my mouth. High, low, okay? Right? Is this helping? How do you play the screen part of it? Like I said. So, to do a false, here. Use more vocal cords. That's why it's easy to make words with it. False scream, use more vocal cords, then that's why it's more easy to use. Yeah. Okay. But a good way to kind of tap into your false, though, at least for me, again, is the pooping. Ah! Or pretending you're being chased. Pretend you're running away from your worst fear. Okay? Ah! Oh my god! Ah! 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 Fucking. Or, ah! Like you're pooping, struggling, but you're not closing your throat, right? You're, the secret is to poop. Or pretend you're an old man. I'm an old man. And then kind of just keep pushing it. And then just keep going. But again, your throat is not constricting, okay? You're not going, oh my god! That's not it. Oh my god! You're not using your voice like this! This isn't false chord! This is just screaming! This is false chord! You're using your voice, but you're not talking! But you can still make sounds! Right? A lot of mistakes people tend to do is to use too much of their voice. I don't know how to explain that, why that happens. I think it's because you use too much air. I don't know. Okami can help me with this. Okami, help. Puking, calling a friend, yeah. Oh yeah, the bleh! Bleh! To learn to bleh, just puke. Bleh! Screaming for your friend, hey! Cough. Coughing, I don't know about cough. It depends on the type of cough. Because some people cough a little too forward. Some people cough from deep within. Pooping, definitely. Getting angry. Yeah. If there's a big dog. Big dog's one that helped me learn. Woof! 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 Bark like a dog. Woof! 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 But like a little, feel it deep within. Woof! When I miss doing vocals, I just wish I didn't mess them up 2 years ago. Acid reflux is a bitch. No! That's awful. That's really hard, because that means you probably have like really scarred up chords, man. I mean, if you tell me that in that voice, all I can say is, oh, okay. Okay, I think I got it, Riki. Oh shit, we got one. You need a button on stream that just says, Okami help. Okami knows how to explain better than I do. Because I'm literally... I'm not a vocal coach. I'm self-taught. Like I said, I can only give you direction. I can't give you full exact, like, tutorial. Okay? I learned from tutorial. I can only spit out what I know and remember. Okay? So, again, disclaimer. I'm not complete professional. Okay? I'm just here to help you guys learn from me and my mistakes. And kind of give my own direction of how I learned and what I know. Okay, so basically it's poop projecting your voice, right? Yes! Yes. But like, I can try to scream for the hell of a time, and I don't know if I'm doing it right. Is there stream elements alerts not working? Are they not? Oh shit, they're probably not. What the freak? Are my stream elements working? Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Thank you guys for all this stuff. You'll get sued for being a fake. No! Well, good thing I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not a teacher. Lol, I can't get sued. Because I'm not fake. 1. 2, I'm not a teacher. 3, I'm just a VTuber. The hell am I looking at? Me trying my best. And also, those are vocal cords. We're trying to teach. Tips thing, I'm not sure if it ever worked. The tips work. Do they not? Oh my god, I'm gonna scream if they don't. Oh my god. Sorry, getting distracted. A scale of 1 to 10, is your voice while screaming at intensity between 6 and 7? So let's say I'm belting. Ah! Wait. Hold on, I'm trying to think of a note. Ah! Ah! Hey! Hooray! Oh, I'm trying to think. I think it's the same as belting. Same amount of pressure. Same amount of pressure. Not too much though. It's like, hey, 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 but I'm using less my way. Hey, hey. I'm pushing a little bit. Probably 7. Guys, don't 6, 7. Come on, do better, guys. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, saw your covers on TikTok recently and also say it's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy my stuff. Thank you. I think the chords can heal. It just takes time. I started practicing again slowly, but I don't think I'll ever... Okay, that's another thing. Practice, guys. Guys, when you're practicing, don't overdo it! Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Do not overdo it. Okay? Okay? Don't overdo it. A good amount of time to practice is 1, if you start, drink lots of water, yes. Pre-hand as well. Water, tea. Okami actually corrected me on this before when we were doing the teaching thing. Drink it like an hour or 2 before you do your screams. So you have the hydration in you before you start screaming. So, thank you, Okami. Bless Okami. 2 or 3. Yeah. So, please take care of your voice. Number 1. 2, if your voice starts hurting while you're practicing, stop. 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 Stop right there. Stop right there, okay? Stop. You're hurting yourself. Stop it. You're gonna cough out blood. If you start coughing out blood, that's bad. I had someone in the past tell me they were coughing off blood, and I'm because they were learning to scream, and I was like, dog, that's not screaming. You're hurting yourself. Stop it. No, don't do that. And then number 3 for practice, probably go for like give or take 2 hours minimum, maximum maybe 3, okay, but take breaks in the middle during practice. Definitely take your time practicing, and guess what, we don't all get it on the first try, and if you do, congratulations, cool for you, I'm proud of you. We can always polish it up as you go, but once you start, don't be afraid. What, 2 hours? What, 2 hours? I did 2 hours. Is 1 hour enough? Sorry, maybe I'm just built different. I do 2 hours. I do 2 to 3 hours at a time. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Sorry. 1 hour. It's harsh vocals, man. But if you're just starting, maybe an hour. Maximum. If you're just starting. I made the mistake of doing 2 to 3. 10 to 15? Oh, no. Okay, don't listen to me. Do 10 to 15. Listen to Okami. She's better at this. Oh, my God. Again, I'm just telling how I learned. I literally would practice maybe an hour to 2 hours every day when I first started, but I never really coughed up blood, so I guess I just got lucky because I had it somewhat patted down, at least the false chords and inhales. So there was that. It was only fries that I could only do like a couple minutes at a time in practice when I started learning fries. That's like saying go to the gym for 8 hours the first week you... I'm sorry. I'm dying. Your vocal cords are on the way to your lungs, and your water tea obviously goes down the other branch from your throat, so it's general hydration and can't instantly direct soothe effect. For sure. If you want a soothing effect, take a cough drop after you're done. And just don't sing for a couple days if you're like bleeding, please. Oh my God, let your voice heal. Oh my God. I remember coughing up blood when I first started to learn voice impressions. Let's see if it will screw me up worse. It probably will. Just be very careful. So, very short minimum time at a time. Okay, guys. 1 hour goal is 1 hour is like should be like after 1 year of constant practice. Okay, so I'm dying, bro. Is that a vocal voice thing? What? What? The hour thing? You notice you're training in muscles too in the throat and diaphragm. Yes. I think, okay, once you start feeling like you can hold things a little longer, and it doesn't hurt as bad, you're doing it right. You're doing something right. You're learning, you're practicing, you're pretty much working that muscle, guys. It's like working out. You're working out your voice muscles. Your voice muscles are getting worked out, man. They're getting worked the freak out. I think what really kind of, like, again, okay, this is interesting. I don't know if this has anything to contribute with it, but I'm gonna assume it does because this is what happened to me. When I first started, my voice was a lot higher than this. I mean, like, a lot higher. Like, higher. And it started going deeper after I started learning to scream. And, like, I never coughed up blood. Never really hurt myself. Maybe once or twice, but I still took care of my voice very well. But it definitely made my voice a little bit more deeper. A little bit. A little bit more toned. I got that tone throat muscle. Working out throat and voice muscles. Just don't eat spicy food. Oh, for sure. Especially after you're singing or before you're singing. Because, oh my god. At least wait a couple minutes or like an hour or so before you eat like anything. Also, another mistake that I do all the time. Do not eat before you sing. Do not eat before you sing. Wait, like at least eat like 2 hours before, or maybe even like later, you know, like maybe 3 hours. Do not eat before you sing or scream, especially screaming. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. I made the mistake so many times where I'm like, oh shit, I just ate because I was starving and I was like, oh my god. And then I remembered I have to stream, and then I start singing. I'm like, I can't do it. I just feel my tummy so full. Oh, this is false chords we're talking about, right? Yes, false chords. But this also could apply to fries. At least the don't eat part and the drink water hours before screaming part. But you go nom. Tea and water give hydration to the lungs and vocal cords. Vodka, alcohol can open the circulatory system to absorb more water. I think coffee also can suck up a lot of wetness in your mouth. Apparently, okay, this is something I had a friend of mine who is a professional singer tell me. They would put, at least for them, because they normally sing, when their mouth is too wet, they put coffee grounds under their tongue. But don't drink coffee when you're screaming. Singing or screaming. Do not drink coffee. Do not have milky stuff. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I have slides. What am I doing? I literally have slides. Hold on. Let me go to my Canva. I have literal slides I made just for this. Hold on. Let me go to my slides, guys. Oh, wait. It's literally right at the front. Okay. Metal basics with Riki. Here we go. Let's present my metal basics with you guys. Okay. This was from a very long time ago, but here, let me pull it up for you guys. There's a lot of good information here. This might also jog my memory. Okay. Let me scoot over. Okay. Here, I have slides. Alright, here we go. This was, I think, earlier this year. I'm pretty sure. We had made some slides just to teach, right? So, here we go. Here we go. Welcome to metal class, where today we learn metal basics. Okay? Overview. Rules. Vocal care. What type of screams are there? What we be doing today? We won't really be doing stuff. We're just gonna be teaching today. Techniques and things, okay? Rules of the day. If you hurt yourself, this was when we were teaching to others. So, okay. Throat hurts. Tell me. Blah, 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 blah. You know, drink room temp water. Okay. Here we go. Ignore the giant Canva sign. I forgot to pay for Canva today. All right. Vocal care. There it is. Okay. Let's do this, because I'm literally so bad at keeping up to date, and I have the worst ADHD ever, so let's use my slides. All right, guys. Vocal care. Let's talk about vocal care. All right. How can I take care of my voice? Drink tea every day, daily, or water. But make sure you do it before you do your screaming, like at least 2 to 3 hours beforehand, okay? Make sure that the throat is hydrated. Okay. And then cough drops. Cough drops. They don't really help for super long. but they're a good soother for after you're done, right? They help soothe, right, for your throat. They're just soothing. That's pretty much it. We need to make a new one. We sure do. You want to make a new one of these days? We can do like a whole redo and grab 2 more people to teach. Oh my god, I just sent you my slides. You can help edit it. Add more. Room temp water. Definitely use. You already have one done? Oh my god. Just send it to me. We'll do another stream with it. How about that? Okay. Wait, sorry. Ah, you're distracting me! ADC! Okay. Room temp water. Drink room temp water. If you're drinking water while you sing, or scream, at least drink room temp water for at least at the time soothing. Yeah. If you need it in the moment. If you are screaming and it starts to hurt badly, stop! Stop it! Freaking stop! Okay, stop, you're hurting yourself. Especially if you have an iron taste, that means it's blood, okay? You're bleeding! Even if you don't see blood and you taste blood in your mouth, you're bleeding! You're fucking bleeding! Stop it! Stop, you're bleeding! Fix it! Fuck! Oh my god, fuck! Fuck! Okay, don't hurt yourself, okay? Stop it! I just started drinking eucalyptus throat coat tea. Perfect! It's been quite nice during the after screaming. Perfect. And even drink that like before, like the 2 hours before you scream. Throat coat tea is the goat tea, okay? Throat coat is the goat, okay? Let's say it together, everyone. Throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat. It's a tea that helps your throat. A lot of singers do use it to help their throat, but throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat. Say it with me. Throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat. Bucket. Vouch. Let's go. Absolute cinema. Rip allergic to honey. No! You don't need honey in it, I don't think. I don't think there is some that don't have honey. I don't think it does it? Let me look it up real quick. Because I'm pretty sure it does not have honey in it. Hold on. I am pretty fucking sure. You don't need to add honey into your tea. You could definitely check the thing. I'm gonna have to check the thing really quick. Does anyone know if it has honey in it, like naturally? But it does have marshmallow root. It's marshmallow root. It has licorice root. But yeah. Wait, throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat! But yeah. Something is in throat coat. Close up the throat coat. The throat coat. Something in it was making throat close up in the throat coat. Oh no. Okay. Then at that point, I have a remedy for you. Okay. Something that at least, it also helps me when I'm sick. Spoonful of lemon. Put some salt on it. Take a little bit of that. And then just if you can't have honey, maybe have a little bit of like a medicine. If you can find like a throat medicine that works for you, that would work just as fine if you can't have honey. But have lemon and salt on top of that. Lemon might even help it a little bit, just for that acidity to get rid of phlegm. Yes. So lemon and acidity usually helps get rid of the throat phlegm-ish. At least for me it does. So thumbs up. All right. Next on the list. Don't eat sugary foods! Before you scream and sing! Because it can cause the phlegm! Same with milk. Anything milky. Aloe is good. Yes, aloe! Oh my god, there's aloe drinks that exist and those are so good. I love aloe drinks. They make me so happy. They're so tasty. Oh my god. But don't make sure you get sugar-free because the sugar is going to cause a lot of phlegm. So be careful. But dairy, junk food, spicy food, anything sugary, coffee, do not fucking have if you're going to scream, okay? That's fucking phlegm is gonna hurt you, you mother trucker. I'm going to eat you, okay? You are gonna be my sugary food if you don't do that, okay? If you don't listen to me, okay? You listen, okay? You listen. No sugar before you scream. No milk before you scream. No coffee before you scream. Okay? Fun fact, if you eat sugar and do exercise, you eliminate the flames and get the energy. What? Oh, that is true. The phlegm. Sugar, I guess if you work off the sugar, that's new. That's cool. New fact. Thank you, Akami. All right. Eat about 2 hours before plants scream or sing, okay? We already talked about that multiple times. Take breaks from talking and screaming for long periods of time every so often if you really need to give your voice a break, especially if you're healing. If you fucking hurt yourself, don't talk for like almost a day. Give it a day or something, or maybe even just a couple hours. Just give it some time. Let your voice heal. Don't do heavy or like harsh vocals if you are in pain, okay? Even if it's just regular singing, don't try to do harsh vocals on your voice after you just literally destroyed yourself, okay? Except Monster energy drinks that will make you sound like... How does that work? Oh my god. Never be afraid to try another technique if one makes you feel pain. Again, we all don't learn the same way. Me, like Okami also mentioned this in chat. I also mentioned this. There's many different ways to learn. You don't have to do it one singular way to learn to fry or to learn to false. Cause, Chica Monster, Silica Monster. Yeah, Monster in pain. I love Monster though, don't get me wrong. But like fries, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Wait, no, that's... I'm sorry, I almost did false. I'm trying to tap in. Wait, no. Smile. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I totally zoned out. Oh no, my ADHD. Sound like a gremlin. You sound like a gremlin. Remember the exercise I told you yesterday? No, I forgot. My brain zoned out, man. The little dog scream, little dog scream, little dog scream. I remember little dog scream. Little dog. Little dog. I'll do it later. Riki, what? What? Don't start with me now, bro. Don't start with me now. I'm a panic. Okay. Drink Mark's Hard Live Struggling. No, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare start drinking lemonade. Don't you fucking dare. Hi, Mr. Riki on drugs. He's so what? What are you talking about? You sound like a drug dealer. What the guys, stop. Guys, stop. Okay, back. Listen. Vocal care. Continue. Listen. Okay, listen. What should I keep in mind before I scream? Okay, don't tense up. Have confidence. Or you'll sound like this. Like me. You'll sound like that. I don't know. You're gonna sound like that. Don't tense up. You scream like that. If you feel okay, another thing is siren undertone, I think. I'm trying to remember. Like there's gonna be a squeak. If you squeak, not good. Not good. Squeak. Not good. Not good. If you're squeaking, squeaky squeak squeakerton. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. You're doing wrong. Okay. What if I love drinking hot sauce? No, not before stream. Not before scream. How dare you? How dare you? Okay. If you feel it hurting, you're doing it wrong. We already talked about that. While you scream, you shouldn't feel pain, but you should feel a rumble. Okay? It's not gonna feel like you're fucking like. Okay. Another thing. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. Okay? I sound like an idiot. I feel like an idiot. I'm getting nervous. Okay. Rumble. I'm coming. Oh, Kami, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Brother. Mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise an instrument? My nose? But you'll feel kind of like a rumble. Oh, where should I feel the rumble? If that's a question that makes sense. So the rumble, you should not feel it in particularly your throat, at least the upper part of it. You probably feel it a little bit more in your chest. A little bit. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. You'll feel it kind of in your neck. Or at least the lower end of your because you're rumbling. It's like the lower end of your chords. It shouldn't be in the upper part. It should not be up in like the back of your throat. It shouldn't be there. It should be a little bit lower, I'm pretty sure, right? What do it feel is in head? Let me think. Trying to how would you feel it in your head? I don't know, feel it in my head. How would you get it to feel in your head? I don't know. Okami! Phone a friend. Hold on, Okami. That's not right? Can you feel in your head? Is that possible? I feel like that's more... Let's give a different shape of your resonance in your respiratory system. Okay. Yeah. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure. It's possible I feel goblins in my... Oh, okay. Goblins make sense because that is definitely using a little bit more of your nasal. Okay. You're using your nasal. You're using your nasal for the goblins. So that makes sense. If you're using a little bit more of like the... your nasal... That can definitely do it. That can definitely do it. Okay. So I guess, I don't know. What type of screams are you trying to tap into? Smile. What if you drink Mike's Pink Caramel Lemonade, throw a Coke beer? No. No, Executor. No. Bad. Stop it. Woof. It just sounds... and how, wait. It just sounds and how vibrate certain parts vibrate in different parts. Okami, no! Okami, no! 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 Okami, no. Thank you, Tapshield, for the 15 months. Thank you. It just sounds like how, it sounds like how the vibrate certain parts vibrate in different parts. I guess so. I don't know. I still need to figure out fries, because that might be what you're doing is a fry or somewhere in there. Because fries are a little bit more in your head. A little bit. You can definitely feel a little bit more fries in your head than you can with false. I feel like I'm just pulling shit out my ass. Screaming is harsh no matter what, but if you keep practices short and often, it'll be good. 4 is in the upper throat. Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, it's definitely more in your head. Fries are definitely more in your head than it is in false. Because false is using your false chord, which is that muscle. And that's a little bit more into your actual vocal cords. It's like Patrick. My name is Patrick. You know, it's using that. I like to say fry is in the ass, literally. If you feel your cheese clenching, you're probably doing it right. There's a bunch of different types of screams. Okay, there's different types of screams. There's fry screams, inhales, cavil, low growl, mid-range, pig squeal, tunnel throat scream. I will admit, I'm also not... also literally okay. I'm not a professional. I'm still learning certain types of screams myself. I'm still learning the pig squeal. I've only done it like a couple times in my life. The Cavell is black metal joke. We love it though. I love it. There's the tunnel throat scream. Okay, it's called Riki. I don't care. I want to say Cavell. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. If I go to say Cavell, let me Cavell. There's a tunnel throat scream. That one I'm also learning to do. And then there's pig squeal. I can only really teach you guys how to do false chord, which is low growl and mid range usually. Inhales are a little bit easier. Didn't you do it once unintentionally? I did. Like I said, I've done pig squeals by accident. You can definitely do it with this fry. If you can do fries, you can do pig squeals. I cannot wrap my hand around pig squeals. They're a little harder, I will admit. Hello! Welcome in for the... Thank you for the raid. Oh my god, welcome in, raiders. Hello. Welcome in. Hi. Oh my god, I'm getting anxious. I'm like throwing everything that I practiced before stream out the window. I don't... I was like, oh my god, what do I say? I have a general preference towards fries nowadays, but I can still do a false chord growls if needed. Fries are a little bit more what Chester does. Chester does fries. Like, you know, Chester Bennington. Beloved. They do a lot more fries. Than they do false. In a lot of his songs. 07. After listening to Mafra's Doomed cover, it's like, how the hell do you even do that safely? Have you heard it? I have, actually. To do that is actually a mix of belting. It's belting with, I think I'm pretty sure it's false and fry? I'm trying to remember. I was literally practicing it earlier. It's a belt and fry. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. It's a belt plus fry. So it's just normal belting. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Parade. Hold on, I literally recorded it earlier. I was doing my own cover of it. Parade! Come rain on my parade! Something like that. You're adding fry to it. Oh! There's fry. That's more in my head. Oh! There we go. I did it! Call me! Oh, Kami, I did it! I was recording my own cover, but it's definitely belt and fry. Sorry, I had a... I have to... I can do it. I just have to remember where the placement is. I keep forgetting my placement, so I have to literally practice other shit to figure it out. That's how I do it. My way of learning fries is by belting and adding a fry on top. Because belting and frying pretty much has the same pressure. It can have the same pressure. User ask Riki, that's where the fry is. My butt! My butt! There's... oh my god, it's literally a fry. Okay, false and fry. False, pretend you're pooping. Fry, you're actually pooping it out. You fill it in your little booty hole. Okay, I feel so... This is awful. This is an awful stream. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so... I'm so sorry. Is this what we paid for? This is what you come here for. Unhinged random shit that I say. Random stuff that I say. I'm so sorry. Note that down. Note that down. So, the way that falses and fries are very different is fries are definitely a little bit more up in your throat. More in like... Oh wait, sorry. See, once you start hearing that little undertone where it's like, that's too much compression. Oh, kind of thing. Oh, you know what? Good idea. If you want to learn another way to learn fry, be like a cat. Be like a cat. Like a lion or something. Or you know jaguars when they hiss? The cat, I told you. This is what you meant. When I thought cat, I thought you meant like hissing. I didn't at first. But angry cat is like jaguar angry. Wow! 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 Ow! 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 Right? Like cat. Meow! Does that help anybody? Raise hand if this is helping you guys. My ADHD ass trying to explain metal screaming. Oh my god, this is so hard. Sounds like a banshee the cat. Yeah, that also. Banshee scream. Definitely also. Fry. Think banshee. Now do those with an exaggerated smell and boom highs. Yeah. Smile. It's like a motorcycle review that goes. You know what? That's sick. I love being a motorcycle. Is this helping anybody? Is my explanations helping anyone? Yes, it's helping. I have a deep but shallow voice. For deep, shallow voices, it's a lot easier for you guys to do false chords than it is to do fries. I forget. How do I do low fries? There it is. The slide's focused. Oh, my bad. Sorry. You're right. You're right. Oopsie. Sorry. Technique. Technique. Okay. But definitely for fries, think like kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Kind of go rar. Row. Like row. Row. Think like BB-8. Row. Oh wait, that's actually the spot. Row. 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 Think BB-8. Row. Okay. Is that working? Cat equals fry. Dog equals false. Woof! 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 Dog. Row! Row! There we go. Fry. We're learning! See? Ah! I'm remembering! Oh my god! Alright, technique! What to focus on when your technique. Are you ready? This is very important. Okay. Now that we've gone through kind of ways to learn. Okay. And the type of screams. Sometimes it takes a little practice. Not everyone can do everything all at once. It's been 4 years and I still can't properly pick squirrel, like, intentionally. Okay? It takes me a while. You right? So don't be hard on yourself if you can't do something right just yet. Especially if it's something you want to learn to do eventually. Okay? Start with the basics. Go for the crazies right after, okay? Okay? Got it, everyone? Can we clap it up for that? Yeah? Note it down. Clap it up. Clap it up. Hi, Aaron. Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Aaron. Sorry. I'm so bad at saying words. Mwah. Yes. Okay, cool. Everyone got it down. Everyone got it down. Peepo pat. I'm so proud of you guys. Come on, YouTube. I need to know that you're hearing. Clap too. I need you guys to clap too. Come on, Poppets over on YouTube. I need to know you're listening to my beautiful voice. That is definitely just a demon in disguise. Come on. There you are. I hear you. I see you guys. I love you guys. Okay. Wonderful. Beautiful. I'm proud. Okay. What to focus on? Are you guys ready for this beautiful presentation I have for you? Okay? What to focus on? Tongue is very important. Think of your voice and your mouth as trumpet. Your voice and your diaphragm, your breath, your lung capacity. Think of it like blowing through a trumpet, which is your voice box. Wah. Okay? The cup is your tongue. First, let's start with mouth shape, actually. So, Mouth position can okay. Hold on. Let's start with the mouth shape. Your mouth shape is like the buttons. It's what controls what goes loud, is in the high and low. Okay? High and low. So if you want high, it's kind of an open smile wide. Ah. But you're not going ah. You're going more like an E sound. More like an eh. So think like when you would go, blah, right? Right? I'm going kind of like an E. And then when I go low, I have not changed anything in my breath control, nor have I changed anything in my throat. It was all movement of my mouth. Okay? Does that work? You guys got that? You guys got that? Right? Note that down, note that down. So if you want a high tone, E. Open a little bit more up. Bleh. Like an E. If you want a low, booty hole. Booty hole mouth. Go. Kind of like you're puckering your lips for like a kiss. But like you're not fully closing your... It's like an ass shape. Yeah, it's like an ass shaped lip. Like, ooh. Like, go ooh. Ooh. Where can I find your covers? I have 2 different places I post my covers. So if you guys want my public covers, I only have like, I typically have 3 out and 1 original. I have my Linkin Park, no, oh, sorry. Technically my Linkin Park cover is in the concert. All right, it's the concert performance is my Linkin Park. So if you want all of my, like, that, it's in the concert, live stream, and as well as the long form video I posted without the MCs. It's in there. But I have a cover of I have Can't Hang, and I Write Senseless Tragedies, and I have an original song that I wrote myself a couple like months ago about my imposter syndrome, and that's all on YouTube. On my Patreon though, if you want more other covers, I have a cover of Faint, a full cover of Faint on Patreon, The Kill, and a bunch of other different songs, and Counting Worms, and well, a lot more. So if you want more of that, go to my Patreon. If you go to my Twitch, you can go ! Patreon, and it'll show you my link to my Patreon, and you can go get more of my covers there. I post bi-weekly, so if you want bi-weekly posts, you can go there. I also post the solo audio of my Given Up cover from the concert on my Patreon. So if you just want that alone, because I don't think I'm going to post just that single clip ever on YouTube, at least long form version. So if you want the long form alone, just that audio, so you can have it on your Spotify for yourself, or like on your phone, just to have it downloaded so you can listen to it on your own without having to go to YouTube and all that stuff, it's on my Patreon. So thumbs up. If you want that, go to my Patreon. Shout out Patreon. Okay, where were we? Sorry. Mouth shape, yeah. High, low. Nose? Think Doodle Bob. You can definitely use your jaw for a brighter forward. So like, for example, false chord, belting. They're pretty intertwined with each other. So that's why it's a little, at least, sorry. Screams and belting are very intertwined, specifically. So that's why a little bit more of a brighter open sound. Use your jaw a little bit more, kind of, lock it. Rah, a little more open. If you want a more brighter sound, a little bit more open, okay? But try to keep that technique. Same Michelle promotion on my screaming classes. Listen, my stream, my promo. I can do what I want to. I can leave my friends behind, and if they don't dance, I want to okay? I'm sorry. Teehee. Okay, continuing. Are you guys ready? Continuing. Are you guys ready for the next part of screaming, okay? Cup. The cupping. So, cupping, you can either use your hands to cup. So, hold on. Let me see if I can use my camera. I can actually see if I can use my camera to show you guys kind of what I'm doing. Let me get this for you guys. Hold on. Let's make sure I don't fucking dox myself first. Holy shit. Okay. Ooh. Okay, cool. Alright. Let me turn this on. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hi, this is me. I'm currently wearing my really baggy t-shirt right now. But if you want, you can cup. You can cup your cup your hands, put it to your mouth. Kind of adds a little deeper, right? But you can also use your tongue as a cup. Riki, you need to add a warning in the cup part. Your mixed master producer is going to hate you. Oh, yes. Because it sounds really weird on mixing. But if you don't want to do that, and you want to do something a little bit, maybe less angry towards your poor mixer, you can use your tongue. So, tongue to a little bit like up, like up to like the roof of your mouth. Right? So kind of go when you click, when you go before you click, that's where you put your tongue, right? Okay? Right? Guys, she's real. Listen! Just be happy I'm wearing a Venom t-shirt. Just focus on the fact that I'm based, okay? Come on. Now listen. Okay? Okay? Here, let me show you guys the difference between no tongue and with tongue, okay? Ready? Oh, I gotta burp. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome in. Hi. Hi, Magic. Okay. Alright. Ready? So I'm gonna do false without my tongue and with my tongue. So false without my tongue. With my tongue. It kind of adds a little bit to the deepness, right? And now let me move my shape to O sound while doing that as well. Make it even deeper. Wait, hold on. Let me just. Sorry, my posture. Wait, hold on. Adjust. You guys hear it? Do you guys hear it? Is it different from tongue, or is that a typo? It might be a typo. I'm bad at English. But does that make sense? Hi, Slipknot. Good to see you again. I'm trying to replicate. Right. Let me try it with Fry. Okay. Right? To be fair, tongue is the dumbest spelling of all time. You know what? We hate English. Top 3 ASMR! You're welcome. Kind of Fry. You're in mixed register, Riki. I know. I'm just trying to show the tongue at least. Either way, you get what I mean. Tongue, it adds a little bit more to the cupping effect. Tone modulation. It adds to modulation and tone. So if you want a little bit more of that deep tone, use your tongue. A tongue is very useful in a bunch of different screams, especially when it comes to like the growl screams of like the bear growls or like the gator growls. That uses the tongue. Okay? What happens if you roll your tongue? You'll probably get a gator growl or a bear growl, depending on what you do. But I struggle with that because you have to get in a certain position. And my mouth is kind of small. My tongue's kind of short, but you get what I mean. Cries. Chris. I'm sure it's still learnable, but it takes me a little longer. It's a little bit more perfecting that technique. But if you can get it, that's sick and awesome. It sounds like a motorcycle can take off. I'm loving the progression. Hell yeah. Years. So call me. Correction. Years. I always have the habit of turning my tongue into a clam when I scream. Like what type of clam? There's a bunch of different clams. Like a rolled up clam. I'm confused. All this fry talk is making me crave some fries. Guys, you want some French fries? Mostly folded back. Yeah, that's kind of how I do mine. I mine folded a little bit like up, but like it's still sticking up. Your VTuber model is stunning. What? Thank you. Oh, shit. Shug. Blink, blink. Thank you. Very good for tunnel scream. Tunnel screaming. Tunnel screaming. I forget. Is that clear? Is that count as fry? I don't. I'm trying to think. Is that false? I'm trying to figure it out. Kami, help. Any clarification? I forget which one it clarifies as. Classifies. Will you do more Linkin Park covers in the future? Maybe if one? Yes. Yes, I am. I may or may not be performing one in a couple months at a concert live at Off Kai. Smile. Definitely not. What? Tunnel is the occlusion of some point of the path in the air to change the modulation, mainly associated with fry. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of a little bit more. I also, whenever I do that, do like tunnels, my tongue kind of does a little tunnel itself, kind of like rolls into a tunnel. Is that normal? Is that how it's supposed to go? I don't know. That's how I do it. By the way, what does the slide say earlier? Don't eat French fries before doing actual fries. Imagine, that'd be so funny. Oh my god. How did you do your fries? I ate French fries, and now I know how to do it. Wish I had money. What? Man. Maybe you will get to see the VOD, because I'm sure there's gonna be a VOD posted about it. I cannot get Qui baguette out of my mind now. Qui baguette. What? Oui? Oh, do you mean oui baguette? I'm so confused. I love baguettes. They're delicious. I forgot to activate the translator. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But how does one text on number pad, lol? Are we that old? You just click it as many times till you get to the letter, bro. I'm about to cry, bro. There is not a one way to do any technique. Every person has their own different way. That is true. So, again, also, you know what? On that note, by the way, everyone doesn't do the technique the same. Don't start telling people they're doing shit wrong even if they sound right, you know? If they sound right and they're not hurting themselves and they got the technique down in their own way, leave them the fuck alone. Just because they're not doing it the same as you, if you do actually, like, progress and get, like, really good at something, don't start telling people that this and that is the right way. Everyone learns it their own way. Even me telling you guys this. My only bottom line is don't hurt yourself. That is literally the bottom line. You're doing it wrong when you're hurting yourself. Bottom line. If you're not hurting yourself and you're doing it right, like you're making the right sounds, doing like your own technique right, and it's not hurting, it sounds right, sounds good, do not hurt yourself. You're just leave them alone, bro. What about the masochist though? I can't tell them shit. If they want to hurt themselves, let them lose their voice, man. Let them lose their voice. If they want to lose their voice, let them lose their voice. That's on them. We warn them. You're not pooping hard enough! That's funny. Metal vocals should not cause pain, but it should make your voice hoarse after a while. But it can make it, yeah, because it is harsh vocals. It is indeed harsh vocals. So bottom line, it's eventually, if you do it for too long, it will hurt you. Okay. So again, moderation helps a lot. Be careful. Moderate yourself. Don't do it too much. You might hurt yourself. Okay. If you're bleeding, stop it. You might hurt yourself, or you are hurting yourself. If you're learning, be careful how long you do it. Still, if it's like hurting in the neck, in like the next 5 minutes or like the next 10, stop. All right, and then start again when you feel like your voice feels like a little bit more healed up. Like if your voice doesn't feel scratchy anymore, or doesn't feel like it's like closed up and swollen, then once you feel that, then you can probably go back to screaming. Oh my god, we got a raid on. Oh my god, hi Alicia! Hello! Hello Alicia! On YouTube, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone. Hello. Welcome in everyone on YouTube. Alicia, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. So how is everyone doing? Hello, Alicia. We're doing a middle not really tutorial, more like middle advice. Alicia, I don't know how to speak. I'm sorry. Wait, help me pronounce. I'm bad at wording. I don't know why I'm so bad at speaking, bro. Help! YouTube. Did I say it right, YouTube? Over on YouTube, we got a raid. How's our medical queen today? Doing great. You're doing great? Okay, thank God. Oh. Alicia, okay, I'm doing great. Thank you. Oh, I was like, did I say it wrong? No. How's our medical queen doing? Doing great. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Riki, bad at speaking? Nah, never. Oh, me having a speech impediment could never be me. Cries. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga, I'm baby. Goo 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 gaga. You nailed it, lol. Okay, good. I've been practicing a lot better, getting deep pitch, still working on the ground reverb. Hell yeah. Have you ever tried one part in Freak on a Leash by Korn? I have. Boom. I really like Korn. Boom. Oh, good. After karaoke, we are on theme. Hell yeah. Wait, did you do metal on stream? Hell yeah. Also, for those on Twitch, we're also streaming on YouTube. And those who are on YouTube, we're also streaming on Twitch. So we're cross-streaming. So support both my channels, please. Smile. If you want to. You don't have to, but appreciate it. Yeah. Speech issues, that's what vocals are for. Yeah, that's why I just scream. Yeah, but mostly Underwood. Oh, heck yeah. That's cool. Have you ever played Goo Goo Gaga Babies with your life on the line? No. What? What does that mean? Hello, Hector. Welcome on in. Hello. What's your favorite Korn song, girly? My favorite Korn song actually would be Freak on the Leash. I'm not gonna lie. That is my favorite Korn song. That one or... No, that's it. No, that's my favorite. I can't. I really like Freak on the Leash, man. In other words, a metalhead sound in this case. Boing. Bing bong. Boing boing. Not this time, haha. Oh no! Maybe next time, smile? I think you have another word in my stir. I got bing bing boing boing. Bing 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 boing. That was an Uma Musume reference. Super freak and creek. Super freak. Super freaky. Ow. Will this be a video or a VOD? I think this will be eventually a full video. I'm a little worried about turning into a video because of the fact that I'm really bad at speaking. So it might sound a little like me blabbering and ADHD because I'm very everywhere. We didn't get on track until I pulled up my slides. I lost track until we pulled up my slides. So I'm scuffed to hell. LMAO. But this, I think I might make this a video if I can get kind of like the slide part in. We'll probably start with the slides. Mine is Got the Life and the Worst is on its way. Oh, that is good. That's a good song. We love Scuff, Ricky. I always love Scuff. What if we made a whole video, a proper video? I'll help you. I already have editors, so they could probably help me. But we can definitely make another stream, like a proper one, with like actual like me with notes that I won't forget because I wrote notes down and I forgot them. Why is your battle cry like Eric Adams from Man-O-War or Nora, formerly from Battle Beast? I don't know any of those, but that's crazy. I like that actually. Okay, well, I might turn this into proper video then. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to ask my editor to see what they think. and my manager, because if I have to do another one with proper recording. Also request that you probably answered many times. Did you make your VTuber model? If not, who? I did not make my VTuber model. My main base model, this like base model I'm using, is not really a base model. It was a custom made model. It's my model with a outfit on top that was switched out. My normal outfit is not like this. This is not my normal outfit. This is my brand new outfit that I just got. And the outfit itself is made on booth from Critter something. I forgot. Critter crawler or something like that. It's on booth. Yes, it's a beautiful wedding gown. Critter crawler. Yeah. And then my model itself, I forget who made it because it was in-house. It was made by our art team in the company I am in. I'm part of. So I don't know exactly who made it. But yes. Smile. The artist though, who made my design, my general design of my normal model and my face and my hair, is Trick Joker 777. She is my mama. I love her very much. She's literally the best and amazing artist ever. She does every single thing she does justice. So definitely go check her out. Smile. Dearest Riki, I beseech thee to shape me into Aztec death whistle. I got you. If you can do, I think. You know what's interesting? Whistles and whistle tones and fries can definitely be kind of considered similar-ish. Not really, because they're both kind of in the upper area. But if you can do a whistle tone, you can definitely do a train tone. And if you can do a train tone and fries, you can definitely mix the tunnel with the whistle and turn into an Aztec death whistle. Smile. Best way to scream is like Eric Cartman. Don't say fucking fat ass. That's all I remember from Eric Cartman. Say fucking fat ass. Kyle. Sorry, I really like that scene. It's really funny. Miss Ma'am cannot talk right. Someone help this girlie. I'm so bad at speaking. The best week is to drink Mike's Heart Pink Card Lemonade beer. No! Executors, stop it! There goes YouTube monetization. No, it's fine. The F word is not going to demonetize me. Better not. I haven't gotten a problem with it yet. We're an 18+ stream too, so we're fine. Your mom, Kyle. Your mom! Wait! Go back. Okay. Okay, guys, focus. Lock in. Lock in. Okay. Ah! Where was I? Where was I? Hello? Oh my god, thank you, Pit, so much for the 5 subs. Thank you. Go back, I just got home. No! Ah! Slides, Ricky, slides! My slides! Okay. Ah! Okay. Voice control! Breathing! Ah! Where were we? I forgot! No! Ah! Wait! No! I forgot! Wait, where are we? Cup! Okay, cup! Okay, cup! Tongue, cup! We discussed tongue, right? Has everyone got that down? Did everyone get the tongue down, or do we need more speak on it? Do we need more continuation on the tongue? I'm the yapper. Can you start from the beginning? I'm gonna jump. Okay. Okay. Tongue, cup, up to roof of mouth. Kind of lean back. You know, like when you go. Same place. If you don't use diaphragm, do you risk damaging your voice? Actually, so if you don't use your diaphragm and you use too much of your compression in your throat, you can actually get very lightheaded. Also, by the way, on that note, if you're getting lightheaded, stop. You're hurting yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. That's bad. You're not supposed to get lightheaded like that. You're not supposed to pass out. You're not supposed to pass out. Okay? If you feel like you're about to pass out, that means you're losing too much breath. So you're over exasperating and you're also over compressing because you're using too much, like, you know, you're using too much compression into your throat, and it's gonna start feeling like you're pushing too hard. So either it could be the opposite. It could be like too much compression and pushing too hard that you completely go, you know, okay, and you're like trying to push your air so hard that it's hurting, and that pressure is starting to make you, and like strength is starting to make you kind of like black out. Or it could be similar where you're pushing too much air out at once and then you're I have passed out for complete opposite. Haha. Sustain too much air in my lungs. Oh my, yeah, no, that can happen too if you have too much air in your lungs for trying to sustain. It's happened before. I was like, when I first started practicing the Given Up scream, fun fact, when I first started doing that scream, I did almost pass out like twice. So it happens, but it's part of the learning process. But if it happens, stop. Because even when it happened to me, I had to like stop, take a break, re-practice kind of normal screaming, kind of, you know, warm up a little bit more, kind of remember where my placement is, trying to figure that sweet spot of not too much compression, no, but also not too little compression, right? Right? Trying to find that right technique, right? Remember, practice your technique. Once you get it down, especially with the fries, then go back and then try again. And with the longer screams, it's definitely a lot more breath control rather than the technique sometimes. Because once you get the technique down, you don't have to worry too much about, you know, not getting a long scream wrong, right? Because you got the technique down. But it's your lung capacity that you now have to focus on. You have to focus on how long you can hold your breath. Not really hold your breath, you know, kind of moderate how much breath you let out, more so, you know, not letting too much air out at once, but also not letting too little air out as once, right? It's a lot of breath control is very, very important. Very, very important. So if you're also learning to scream, practice breath control as well. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube that are out there to help you with learning breath control, as well as lung exercises. So definitely do a lot of lung exercises and breath control exercises. For me, a lot of like the slow breathing in and slow breathing out really helps. So like, oh my god, I gotta burp. Hold on, it's coming. Ugh. Also, fun fact, if you scream a lot, you're gonna burp a lot. You're going to burp a lot. That's also partly why I burp a bit. I think that's also why I burp a lot. Dio started learning the trumpet when he was 5, which is how he learned breath control before he started singing. Yeah. So a lot of, that's another good way to do it. Learn another instrument. Learn like an air instrument. Try to practice that, because like trumpets, tubas, fucking like clarinets, you require a lot of air modulation as well as lung control. So once you can get that down, it definitely will help you learn to sustain a lot longer. And fart, that too. I mean, air is going everywhere out your body, bro. You're sucking a lot of air in and compressing that air in, bro. It's gonna either come out one way or another. It's gonna... You know, I've been seeing a ton of your posts all over Twitter, TikTok, fucking Fire Voice just saying, thank you to alert. Oh, shucks. Ah! You're so nice. Ah! Right. Sorry. Okay. I personally do the 4-4-4 method, which is stopping, inhale 4 heartbeats, hold for 4 heartbeats, exhale 4 heartbeats. That's a very good method. That's exactly like a perfect method to do. 4 heartbeats, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, or however 4 is. And if your heart's that fast, you might need to go to a doctor, but you get what I mean. Good job. Swimming and diving exercises are the best to do breath control. Exercise, swimming. I do a lot of bicycling. I do a lot of bicycling. I do like a lot of bicycling. Yeah, that's the word now. That's a new word. My new word for biking, bicycling. No, it's bicycling, guys. Not biking. It's bicycling. Bicycling. I do a lot of bicycling. So it really helps me with my breath control. Because, you know, it's like how running. It's a lot of cardio. Good for cardio and breathe in during. I do long distances with my biking. So that's kind of what helps me with bicycling. Yeah. Bicycling. And bicycling, guys. Bicycling. Do some bicycling, running, swimming, anything with a lot of cardio. Maybe like just anything that really helps you with breath control and like trying to pace your breaths will definitely help you. Bicycling. Whee! I love bicycling. When you're my psychotic breath control thing I do with my cardio. Yeah, what do you do, Patsy? The way you say it makes it sound like some sort of prescription medicine. Bicycling. I'm bicycling. I got your bicycling prescribed just for you and you're screaming. I'll straight up sing and scream while I'm jogging, LMAO. You know what? That's one way to do it, I guess. As long as you're not hurting yourself. I bet you anything everyone thinks you're a crackhead, but I'm proud of you. They probably think something's wrong. The slides? Ah! The slides! Sorry, where were we? Oh my god! Ah! Where were we? Sorry, my bad! People bad. They might think something might be happening on the street, but okay. Anyway, where were we? Jingle, jingle, jingle. The slides, Riki. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Ah! No. The mini burgers, the sliders! Ah! Okay, where were we? Breath control. We talked about tongue position, cup modulation, mouth. Tone comes from mouth, nose, and throat. So, tone. It's kind of like how with singing. When you hear like the emo accent. Do you guys know the emo accent? Emo accent. You guys know the emo? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. You know, where are you? You guys know that? A lot of that is up in the nose. And with that is also, if you're lifting your self palate, that's kind of what makes that bright sound. A lot of brightness comes from your nose. Ugh. Hello, where are you? Come, break me down, That's my nose. I'm using a lot more of my nose. I'm kind of scrunching up my face a little bit. Nose, brightness. Throat. Shakira, bruh. Emo and sword in the nose? Yes. A lot of emo and brightness, it kind of sounds a little nasally because guess what? It's that openness, man. It adds that brightness. You get that from Mayfair, right? No, I learned this myself from I learned this from my vocal coach. You get that from Mayfair, but Mayfair is really good with her emo accent smile. I love Mayfair. Break my dad. Okay, Shakira. That was not it, but you get what I mean. I'm dying. I don't know what part we're on anymore. We're talking about tones, okay? We're talking about tones, where tones come from. The mouth. Mouth, nose, throat. Mouth, nose, throat. Say it with me. Oh, she made a sore on the emo accent? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I remember that video. Yes. Yes, I saw that video. I love that video. She's so right, though. But yes. The emo accent is also very necessary to having the brighter tones. Because it comes from the nose. A lot of this I learned from my vocal coach, because this is the whole reason I was able to start learning to do a little bit more cleaner vocals, was because of this. As well as the I Write Sins Not Tragedies, and well, specifically the I Can't Hang cover. A lot of that was because I started learning the emo accent. But yeah, it's definitely, it helps with learning the brightness. But how does that apply to screaming, Riki? Well, guess what? It also adds to the brightness. But it can also allow you to do some really cool stuff. So like sometimes you can even do the the snarl, and add it to a scream. I can't do it personally yet, but you can probably look it up. I know Corey Taylor can do it. He does like a snarl, or even yeah, no, actually, yeah, it's Corey Taylor. Who else can do it? I know it's also the lead singer of Slaughter to Prevail. How do I forget? Isn't that Corey Taylor? Wait, what am I saying? No, that's Slipknot. Wait, Slaughter to Prevail. Forgot. Oh my god, why am I blanking out so hard today? Alex the Terrible. Thank you. Fuck, Alex Terrible. He can do it. He can do the kind of like a guttural mix with the nasal, right? And it sounds kind of like a really cool bear. It's really cool. And you know who else can do it? The wonderful Lorona Shore's Will Ramos. He does it a lot. He literally did it in one of his songs. I think it's Into the Hellfire. Yeah, he does like a kind of guttural with it. So if you can definitely use your nose for a lot of different techniques and adding a little bit more flair. I can't do it yet, so I can't really give good examples, but you can definitely look it up. There's some tutorials on YouTube to do it. It may take a while to learn, but hey, don't give up, right? Am I right? Never give up. Never give up. Can you do a clown honk? It's just a Spanish R with the scream, really? Is it? I'm doing it. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Do I have to push more? A huevo. More constriction? Okay, more constriction. Wait, no, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, this is my first time trying on stream, guys. I usually do this practice off stream because I'm still learning the guttural roll with the R. The using my I give up. I'm gonna do it off stream. I'm embarrassed. I get embarrassed. Okay. Noted though. Noted. But yeah, you can use mouth, throat, everything. You know, open throat. False. Okay. I guess that's pretty much everything though. I think I went through everything. Rolling R's fall. Slides. I think that's everything though. I think. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything. That's everything, guys. Tongue is very important. We learned about the tongue, how the tongue is important. Mouth, nose, and throat, very important. A lot of tone comes from that too. Whether it's like you're using your nasal to have a little bit of brightness or a little bit of that snarl. Or if you're using your throat to add a little bit more of that open wideness. You can also shape your mouth. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. For also the tone. Tongue position affect tone modulation. We talked about that. Tone. And it's also similar to cupping. But instead of using your mouth, using your hands, you're using your tongue. Right? It adds a little bit of that deepness. You know? Breath control. Focus on moving stomach, not chest. Tummy, tum. So again, it's not your chest. It's not like how, it's like how, like belting is. Belting is in like a little bit of that mix. But if you're using like ha, you're not doing that. You're not ha, but your breath can be pushed from there. But a lot of your muscle that you're using is from the lower half, like a little bit. It's your diaphragm, guys. It's your diaphragm. Okay, you get what I mean. You can't. Don't feel your chest move. Don't let your chest move. Pretty much. Your chest is not moving when you like breathe in and out, but your chest isn't moving. Okay, your chest not moving up and down. So breathe in. Don't let your chest move. Breathe out. Use your stomach. Breathe out. Your stomach should be the one moving. Right? Got it? Punch your tummy. Yeah, your tummy is tummy. Like, it's like when you get punched in the stomach, you lose air, right? That's because that's where it's kind of coming from too, right? You're going, Gah! Right? But don't actually punch your stomach. But you get what I mean, right? Where we're using our muscles at, right? You for air? Tummy? My chest isn't moving up and down. It's only my stomach. Right? And then RSC, it's not even your stomach, but something in between, right? Again, best way I can explain it is the muscle that you use to poop yourself. Thumbs up. That's where it's located. I'm not very good at biology. I can only do what I remember in practice. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. You guys got it down though, right? It's like something, I guess you could say it's something in between a little bit. We gotta punch our stomach in the gush with the diaphragm so hard that it constrict and block and inhale and let more air. That's why we get that. Yeah. Yeah. Biology? What? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just teaching what I know. Good. It's working now. I don't sound like a broken respirator anymore. Let's go! We got one! Oh, Kami, we helped! We helped! Let's go! Let's go! We're teaching! Oh my god, it's working! It's working! Is it working, guys? Is it working, guys? Is it working? Is everyone got it down? Everyone making their notes down? Yeah? Yeah? No, I just need volume. Volume? That's where belting comes in helping. More of us! More of us! Singing is too complicated for me, but it's still fun to learn about. Hell yeah. It is very fun. That is optional. Yes. So, fun fact about screaming, you don't have to have a lot of volume. Like, you don't have to be super loud to have a good scream, right? You don't have to be like pushing so hard. You don't have to use like a lot, like all your power at once to get a good scream. Good, again, power at least like maybe a 7 or 7, okay? Don't start with the 6, I swear. But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. The power should be at least a 6 or a 7. Don't. I'm looking at you. But you get what I mean, okay? Thumbs up. Roku Nana! Roku Nana! Roku Nana! Ah! Ah! You know what? 8-9! 8-9! 8-9! C7! C7! Ah! 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 You're driving me insane! I'm going insane! Ah! 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 You're driving me nuts! Okay, anyway. Sorry. Lock back in. Anyway. Yay! Breathing through by adjusting through mouth shape or tone and sound. When you breathe, okay? It should be a consistent breath. The breath should be consistent, alright? Don't push too hard, don't push too little, okay? Because then you might sound like a broken respirator. 1, 2. Remember, diaphragm. Don't move your chest. Move your stomach, alright? Number 3. Number 3. Mouth shape. If you want a high tone, open, low, butthole. Think booty hole. Little shape O, okay? Ooh. Go ooh. Ooh. Okay? Ooh. Like you're fucking ooh. Ooh. It's like you saw something cool. Ooh. 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 This may be a silly question, but is whisper screaming a singing singing in general, as in screaming, but a low, non-growling tone? I haven't ever really heard of it being used in songs. But I'm just probably not knowledgeable enough on that then, because I haven't really heard anything about like whisper screamings being in songs. But it is a technique. It is a whole tech. Yes. Within Destruction and a list are bands that do that. Oh shit, they do? Okay, well yeah, whisper screams are a thing. Smile. I do know it's a thing in practice, but I wasn't sure if it was like an actual music yet or not. I didn't really, well, more particularly I didn't know any bands. Okami knows more than I do when it comes to bands. But yes. Yes, I heard it in Death of Law. Okay, well there you go. See? It is a technique. So if you want to whisper scream, that's also a thing. You don't have to be super loud. You can also be like really low. Like right? Smile. Yay. Right? Does that work for you guys? I'm just a dummy that uncle has one experience in most of anything. That's so cool though. That is really cool though. Your uncle's sick. That's cool. That's cool. Metal uncle, bro. I wish my uncle was a metalhead. My uncle's a military man. You can check the 400 songs of them with vocalists on it. I didn't know that. I always wanted to whisper scream though. It's like a huge no, because it's like damages out. It doesn't really damage, I don't think, but it is a little hard, but it's really good. It's really fun. I don't care to scream myself, but I love hearing different techniques. Thank you for letting me know. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a wonderful naking. How are you doing? Where do you usually practice your screams? Where? Like, what do you mean by where? Like, placement-wise? Like, where am I? My room. Location? Okay. My room. I just have a shit ton of padding everywhere. I literally padded every single one of my walls. I have, like, 3 blankets on my door. I want to switch the blankets with, like, a full mattress so I can just, like, cover, like, the door. I have some, like, vents. Like, I have things to cover vents so, like, my sound doesn't go through the vents and ruins my neighbor's fucking rooms. I also have, like, my room's just a padded room, guys. I'm literally insane. I'm in an insane asylum. I have a padded room. I'm not kidding. My room is padded. Everywhere. Everywhere. So, I heavily suggest padding, because for me, I am loud as shit, and I live in an apartment. So, Riki, can I share it? Of course. You can, like, share it in chat, and people can just look at it. If they want, you can just write, like, a list. Rats make me crazy. Dude, I'm literally crazy. No, they're making me crazy. You're making me crazy. You're making me crazy again. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. I'm gonna lose 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 it. Okay, sorry. Lock in, guys. Slides. The slides. Get your shade-ons. Get on your slides. Okay. Okay, but yeah. Mouth for if you want a higher tone, a little bit more open. Low tone, butthole. Okay? Booty hole, mouth shape. Okay? Guys, do it with me. Ready? First, let's start with a little bit of like your first note. Do you guys want to do? Let's do false first. Does everyone know how to do false yet? You guys want to try it out? You want to try it out? Ha! Right? You guys want to try this out together? Okay? Okay, follow my lead, alright? We're gonna try doing false, okay? False chords. False chord. So, remember what I said. Poop yourself! So, kinda are like old man. Oh my god, hello! Right? I'm an old man. Hi, Hank. Welcome in. But, remember, old man. Be like an old man. Kind of like you're like hello, right? Or you're pooping yourself like right? Okay, we got it. Are we old manning? And once you get the old man down, remember breath. Okay, we're using our diaphragm, not our chest. So we probably should have started with the breathing first. Okay, so breathe in with me now. Okay. Let's breathe in. Now that we know how old man sound. Ready? We're gonna breathe in. Breathe in. Don't move your chest. Move your stomach. So your stomach should be the one moving in and out, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Slowly. And... okay. Do you guys feel your chest moving or do you feel your stomach moving? Let me turn my camera on so you guys can see what I'm doing. So when you're breathing in, this is my tummy. Okay? My chest isn't moving, so I'm gonna See, my stomach is moving. Not my chest, okay? We're moving our stomach, not our chest. Okay? Right? Right? Okay, you got it down or you got it down? Thumbs up if you guys got it and think you got it down. I think. Okay. Well, here comes the what chest to move? Don't move your chest. Don't move your chest. If the belly inflates more than the chest is that the chest is okay? Yes. Yes. That is okay. Okay. If your stomach is moving, you're doing it right. Okay? If your stomach is moving out more than your chest is, that's what it's supposed to do, okay? So, are you guys ready? So now we're gonna go back to old man. Bring back old man, okay? Bring back old man. Oh my god. Or like your stomach hurts. Oh my god, fuck my stomach. Sorry. Oh god. I can't be serious. Sorry. Sorry. Serious. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm ruining it. Okay. Okay. Think like pooping yourself. You can also feel it a little bit in your back, right? It's a little bit. Think of it as like your lower back. You can definitely feel it in your lower back too when you're going. Don't hold it in your throat though, okay? Use your core. Use your fucking core. Okay? Use your core, right? Right? Okay, now we're gonna start building up. Ready? Build up. False chord. Don't hold the poop. Let it go. Let it go. Let the poop go. It's gonna take you some time because it is a muscle. It is a muscle. So if you don't have the muscle fully trained yet, or if you don't use it a lot, it's gonna hurt a little bit. But constipated scream, guys. The stall is occupied. It is definitely the constipation screams, guys. Let that poop go. Try to let that. You guys think you got it down? Did that hurt? It might have hurt if you don't think you got it. Remember, you're not compressing in your throat. You're letting your false cords do the work. Let your false cords do the work. It worked, it didn't hurt. Good! Yay, Hopper! Yes! It hurt, Teacher Riki, what should I do? Stop! Stop! You're hurting yourself! Stop! Didn't actually hurt, ironically. Let's go! But it didn't work. Yay! We're doing it! Yes! We're learning! I'm so happy! Yay! The more pain, the better. No! Stop it! Bad news, I shit myself. You shit yourself? No! No! I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. That's a good one. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? 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 See, is that working? Yay! Yay! I have no interest in metal scream, but I like it when I get metal screamed into my ears. It's like slippery stream, even if my brain doesn't want it. Should I just do an hour stream of me screaming into your ears? That'd be such a fun stream. The way I like to think about it is like I have like half-assed, but just compressed. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Or hold it back, hold back your breath to amplify the sound. Does it seem like a good explanation? Kind of. You're not pushing too much air, but you're also pushing enough to let that kind of compression go through. right? It's like your muscles. You're using your muscles. The more tears, the stronger it rebuilds. Well, well, just don't overdo it. Don't hurt yourself, and if you're bleeding, stop. Again, let yourself heal, okay? And as well, if it is hurting a little too much, just stop for the rest of the day. Go to the next day. Try again next day, okay? But if you want to keep going, be careful, guys. Be very careful. Be very careful, guys. I love you guys, okay? Probably figured out how to stop sounding like a motorcycle. Let's go! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Bleeding is metal as fuck, though. No! It's not! It's not! It's not! It's pain! It's evil! It's evil burger! Stop it! Stop it! Also, thank you, Caleb, for the sub. I mean, they got to the point, though. We got it, though. We did it, though. You guys knew it? Clap for yourselves. If you did it, I'm so proud of you. If you didn't do it, you know what? There's always next time. It's okay. We got practice. You can do it. You can do it. You got the fundamentals. You got the fundamentals down. You got the false chord. Yeah! Yeah! My fountains are foggy. Any tips how to fix that? Okay. So I personally struggled a lot with fries. So as someone who struggled a lot with fries, I'm gonna just kind of share the advice that Akami gave me. There's a few different ways to do it. And one way Akami showed me was a while ago. Pressure. Like this. Right? Right? They would kind of just push these together and try to do the but it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. But what did work is wait. On. There it is. Like a cat. It's hard for me to explain fries because I still barely started getting it right. Think your fries a little bit more in the upper part of your throat. Another way people explain like kind of like you're just compressing the compression in the upper part. I need to figure out how to explain that one better because I'm still figuring out how to explain it myself. Hey Riki, sorry that I'm late for class. You're all good, don't worry. Sit down, take a seat. Okay, and judging Riki, stop it. Stop looking at me. I really need to keep on breathing more. Maybe I should practice I'm gonna try practicing a metal screen on either outside in fresh air or perhaps a room that has lots of air humidifiers. Yes, humidifiers is a big one. Yeah, a good thing that could help your throat is pretty much the same thing that helps almost every singer. Is you're still using your voice. Want to help you explain fry quickly? Yes, please, Okami. I would appreciate some help explaining because I'm really bad at explaining fries. I'm really good at explaining falses because I'm pretty good at falses, but oh, yes, clearing your throat. Message or click on message. You can type it in chat so everyone can see. So your first cup of potatoes into slices and dump them in oil. I don't know about that. Oh yeah, I remember Cyborg VTuber comparing metal screams as to compressing air. Unfortunately, I don't know his name and he graduated a long time ago, but he did talk about metal screaming at a point. I think I know who you're talking about, but yes, it's a lot of like air compression. But it's a lot of air compression all around is what I mean. I don't mean when you're doing it, it's a lot of air compression. It's enough air compression to not make yourself pass out. Be careful. Take out after about 10 to 15 minutes, get perfect fries. I'm dead. Put the potatoes in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. Stop it. Put the fries in the bag. Chat. Oh my god, I feel like an old lady saying this to like to like her grandchildren. Put the fries in the bag, Sonny. Hi, Puck, welcome in. On a serious note, though, I've learned that voice cracks are optional spot to try fry screaming. Kinda, yeah. It's optional. It can happen. I feel like it doesn't work for everyone. It didn't work for me. Also, I'll be back soon learning about Shopify from Twitch at the moment. Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Are we having ads, guys? Everyone having ads? Oh, no. I can't even talk for like 2 to 3 hours without my voice hurting when I run D&D, so I learned guitar. Dude, guitar's sick, though. Teacher, I screamed and now my nose is bleeding. What did I do wrong? You used too much pressure. You used too much pressure. That means you overdid it. You over pushed with your muscles. You compressed too hard. So take a pause. Don't do that. Don't continue. Stop. Stop for the day. Fries. Put the CS in the siete. Dude, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna throw you in the fucking fry bag. I swear. I swear. I swear. Also, I'll be back soon. I'm learning by Shopify. Oh wait, are we good? You want fries with that? Ah. Make sure they were salty. Extra salty. You want to know extra salty fries? You just start fry screaming and calling them insults. Call them stinky. You're stinky. And fry scream. You're pushing way too much. Yes, you're pushing way too much. I'm lucky I got gifted membership last stream. Let's go. Actually, that's fire as fuck, Riki. Put up the CS in the siete. Put the CS in the siete. I've returned with new knowledge on prize picks in Adidas. Welcome back, Thirst. Lol. Is everyone back from ads? Is everyone okay? Are we back from ads? Your fries are raw! Wait, no, that wasn't it. You gotta teach us about fries as well now. I'm still waiting on Okami to help me. Hold on. Maybe... Oh, wait. It's on Discord? Never mind. It's on Discord. Smile. Is it on Discord? Wait. I think they're still typing. I think she's still typing. Put the fries in the bag. I think the best way I can explain it is kitty cat meow. Constriction for... Oh, there it is. Constriction for fry come from the upper part of the respiratory system. The larynx. Yes! Thank you! Vocal folds, chords. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up the diagram. The diagram. You get what I mean! The diagram. People diagram. Here it is. Okay? Comes in the larynx, vocal folds, chords. This is your folds, by the way. These are your folds. The glottis surrounding the cartilage is less true chords. It comes from the fry register. The point of breaking in the lower tone or between belting and falsetto. It's proper force of diaphragm to push that tone to a good volume. So it's like a little bit of like this. Like, oh my god, have you seen Will Ramos when he screamed? There's a thing where they put it down in his throat. These kind of twist together into like a little bit of like a circle. They kind of hug each other, but it's still letting air out. Put the diet in the fram, dog. Okay, so this is the larynx, trachea, and then we have these are your false chords. Oh my, let me move this shit out the way. Hold on, let me move my big head out the way. This is your false chords. Ooh, these are your false chords. Okay, these your vocal folds. These are your folds. Okay. Oh wait, no, your false chords are over here. Sorry, these are your folds. I'm so blind. Sorry. This is what's compressing. It's going for your fries. This is using that. Okay. Larynx up here, right? Here's a trachea. Every structure twists and constrict except the vocal cords. That's fry. Yes. Okay. Your vocal folds. It's going kind of twisted into a thing. You know what? We should. You know what we should do? Let's go to YouTube. We're gonna look at Will Ramos. There's a literal video. Oh my god, guys, look! It's Ava. I love Ava. Congratulations on your job, Ava. I love you. Will Ramos. Vocal chord. We went through this before. Okay, I think it was this one. Was it this one? Oh my god, dude. The ads, bro. I'm gonna... Hold on. There you go. You guys getting jump scared by the job? Chill. Chill, guys. Remember the timing? I don't. Hold on, let me find it. I bet you anything's probably in the comments. There it is. Here we go. Let me pause my music really quick. Okay, so. Let me know. Can you guys hear this?
It's not impacting your muscle. You're still getting activation.
Can you guys see this?
Okay.
Your brain feels it. I understand that completely.
Or is it here?
Please know you're not hurting yourself right now, okay?
Cool.
Okay.
Wait, where is it? 2840. Okay, thank you. It's 2840. 2840. It's somewhere around here. There it is. Okay.
Anatomy.
Okay.
So we're gonna place the first electrode
Ooh.
in.
Up at his throat!
A little more of a poke.
Is this the second video? Wait, is it? Is this right? Warning if you have a fear of needles. Hold on. Wait. Is this it? Hold on. Oh, is this the right one? Hold on. This might be the right one. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the right one. Here we go.
Beautiful. Okay, I am done with all the boring stuff.
Cool.
You guys go to
Wait, hold on.
town.
Let's listen.
Can you stay high and be soft?
See how his vocal cords are vibrating? This is your vocal cords vibrating. This is how we make it like high notes. So high, see how it's close together? It's similar to how fries are gonna be. Watch, you're gonna see.
Okay.
Also, if you guys want the link, here's the link.
Perfect.
This is true chords.
Good. One more time, clear the throat. Beautiful. And now I want you to suck in. You're gonna do this. Go. Yeah, good.
It looks so weird on
Good.
stream.
Just breathe really softly. Now we're gonna do that. Beautiful. Okay, I am done with all the boring stuff.
Cool.
You guys.
See, this
go
is how your
to town. I'm
vocals
just
work,
gonna hold
guys.
this
This is,
and
we
try
all
and
have
stay
this
as
inside of us.
far out of the way as I can.
Do I still tell you when I'm swallowing?
No, I'll be out of the way for the most part. I'm not as close to your vocal folds this time.
Thank fucking God. That felt crazy. I was like, this is kind of cool, but also
Really
kind of
uncomfortable.
horrifying at the same time.
Just wait till you see it.
Oh, God.
Well, watch this, guys. Imagine trying to scream at the camera in your nose. Dude, it's crazy. He does
Big
it.
squeal vocal
See
fry.
ya. Vocal fry, here we go. You see how they're kind of folding? They're not completely, like, crossed over. They're, like, folding together.
That's pretty awesome. I have pig squeal vocal fry.
Pig squeal vocal fry.
Right there. You kind of see. It's a really shit quality, but you get what I mean. See? It's constricting. Yeah, this is what makes the distortion. Yeah! But this, when you do false chords, you're not really doing it like that. Yeah, this is Will from Lorona Shore.
Okay, hold on one second. Elizabeth, will you come over here, hit this brightness button, go to the X loom. Yep, to your left, that one. Yep, hit that button. Let's get it brighter. Ah, that's better. Hold on one
crazy.
second, Will. Go ahead and swallow, yep. Okay, good. Go for it.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's just the compression, and he's using his mouth to do the low, right? But the compression for the fry, he's using the upper. See how the false chords aren't really moving? We got the full. Yay! How long does it take to screamo? Can't even sing a high note. I can only sing low. It took me at least like to my current level that I'm at. It took me 3 years to get here, 3 to 4 years. It takes sometimes years for people to learn. Sometimes it takes shorter. I got the school now. Let's go! Mokupias has no idea what's going on because I have no knowledge of anything like this. Well, you're learning today. Now I understand the importance that of the throat studio that the voice acting school requested me. Lol, let's go. Maybe out of college. By then you'll be a professional vocalist. Isn't that crazy? Look at, there's still like enough air coming out. He's compressing, but he's not like, of course, dying. He's also like, look at his veins are fucking popping. He's using muscles. It's muscle!
Alright.
Not comfortable with
Human
the
putrid
runs.
Definitely not, but that's cool. We are here.
Regurgitate? Are you trying to say regurgitate? Like throw up? Blech. Then yes. Lol.
Anything else?
Ain't crazy. This is all fried.
Yeah, I'll just do a bunch of.
You play.
Isn't that cool? It's a twisting
Cool.
motion.
How far he canters to his left and then pulls the epiglottis to the opposite side is amazing to change the shape. We're gonna look at it more.
Cool.
He's also like, this is sick. Isn't that cool? This is what voices do, bro.
Cool.
It's also why it's so dangerous too whenever you're learning, because that's also why you bleed, because your shit is hitting each other. Like, Riki, hear how his note tone changed, but his false chords don't move? Yeah, I was gonna say the tones changes, but his false chords don't move. It's all the same because you're doing it all the same. The only thing that's really changing is your mouth shape. Your tone stays the same. It can be the nose, mouth, but you're pushing your vocal cords and the vocal shape is all the same. Right? Note that, right, everyone?
Alright, so lowest to highest, so.
See how it's also kind of compressing to you in the trachea. Isn't that crazy? That's so cool. Hey, mister. I wonder if he does false chords. I forgot if he does false. Okay. If you notice two balls beneath the epiglottis, they're called lingual
we'll
tonsils.
go to the, actually, I really want to try before we start doing more gutturals, the tea kettle screams. I would love to see what that looks like.
Awesome. Tea kettle it is.
This might be really crazy because I don't even know what's going. I barely.
I can't do tea kettle.
Here, so.
Holy shit!
That feels crazy.
Because it's a lot of compression. It's a lot of compression. Oh my god.
That thing in there.
I can do that.
Oh, and the nubbing, I feel so much mucus back there.
I wish that you knew what my heart was doing right now.
What did I walk on? We're learning about metal vocals. This is one way to learn, guys. We have to see the vocal cords to know. It's important. Important lesson.
Do it. You do you.
Look how crazy that is. See, that's a lot of compression. Oh my god. I was creating constriction much higher in the vocal tract for the sound, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Hey, what is that? It's the throat!
You ever seen anything like this?
Yellow came into to literal hell.
No.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I'm mostly
And then
learning
we're back.
terminology and
Here we
screws and
are.
anything else.
Normal. Tea kettle.
Inhales? It's still really cool to see the compression.
So freaking cool. My face is hurting from smiling.
Cool. This feels so crazy. I feel like I have like a lump in my throat.
You literally have a button cord with a camera on it.
Cool. Oh,
He's
deep,
literally
deep.
crazy, dude. Looks like a butthole. Ill. Well, guess what? You have a butthole in your throat too, Yellow. This is your vocal cords.
This is Hellsound Goblin.
Oh, let's do tube and throat singing into a normal just scream. So.
Your throat singing. See how he's using his false chords? Not his... He's not compressing, right? You see? They're not compressed. He's using his false. The difference between false and fry. So, false, you're using your false chords, your false muscle. It's a little bit more open. See how the inside is a little bit more open? When you're using your fries, you're actually kind of constricting the upper part in like your actual thing. Right? It is the base of all screaming, yes. See how cool that is? And you see how he's changing tone? What is his mouth moving? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? What the McFuck? What the side of shit is a false chord? The false chord is the kind of like, okay, let's go back to the diagram. It is this outer part of your vocal cords.
So freaking awesome.
So, I guess we'll go to just a normal average scream for me.
Sure.
He does the fry. Ain't that crazy? Okay, I think we got enough. We good? Is that good? Does that make sense to you guys? Is that awesome? I'm gonna have to put this in the description, but I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, so if you guys want to check out yourself more, I'll put it in the description on YouTube. One vocal technique I don't hear a lot, but I really love, the vocalist of a band called Vector does, is these harsh growls that turn into clean falsetto squeals. It's incredible. I think it's accelerating universe. I think they might be doing a fry to head voice, because that could make sense. There's a lot of head voice. Uses kind of like that upper. So the false chords are those little white flaps over there. Yeah, they're the kind of like the outside of it. The inside flaps, those are your true chords. The inside is your true. Okay? The stuff that was constricting was his true chords. Right? That he was wrapping together. These are your true chords. These are your false chords. Okay? True chords. False chords. Right? Isn't that cool? His tongue is pushing back to crush the chords. Yeah, yes, his tongue is... The way the compression's working is he's using his tongue to compress, as well as he's kind of a little bit compressing inside of, like... He's kind of compressing a little bit up in like the throat itself, but it's not enough to where he's like dying. He's doing it in a way where it's like, at least for certain screams, that it like doesn't hurt him. I want to ask, do you know what improper technique like Ollie's voice got being shot? I didn't hear, but I know stuff. So improper technique over distortion, no technique at all. He just screams his lungs out. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. So improper technique is pretty much no technique, right? You're just going, ah, oh my god, I'm screaming, right? That's not technique. Like, oh my god, I'm screaming, help me, please, right? Come and save me, right? Hold on, let me think of like a song that we can do. I can do a song. Hold on, we're gonna do a short song. Let's see, and I'll do an example live on stream between technique, no technique, right? Let's do. You know what? You know what? A good, perfect example. King for a day. A lot of people don't know how to do king for a day because all they do is blatantly scream. But there is a technique, okay? Right? A lot of people...
Critics are saying...
Dog. I'm just gonna do the beginning, okay?
Somebody's gonna...
Okay? Oh, I'm sorry about the ads. Hold on. Watch. Here. I'm gonna show you guys. Ready? The early maybe EMF. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm gonna do this really quick, okay? We're gonna do no technique first, okay? No technique first. Hold on. I'm just gonna like blatantly scream. I'm not even gonna try to add a technique. I'm just gonna... hopefully my muscle memory doesn't kick in. Okay? So I'm just gonna try to regular scream, okay? Right? I'm just gonna do... See, I'm like losing breath, right? I can't. I'm fucking hooting and hollering, right? Right? And now let's try to get a little bit of that false chord in. A little bit more open, right? Over pushing. Did I warm up? Of course I did. Okay. Ready? And now what technique? You're just over pushing when you're screaming. You're not really adding a technique. Dare me to jump off this Jersey bridge, but I have another funny night like this. Keep it up, just raise our hands. Right? I did. Of course I did. See, I have technique. Right? And I can go faster. I have more air to kind of give out. I'm not over pushing. I'm not over constricting. I kind of have something going on. It sounds a little more fuller, right? Do you guys hear the difference? And I also don't have that weird squeak sound all the time, right? Right? Dare me to jump off this Jersey bridge, but I never had a Friday night like this, right? Right? And then technique. False. See, technique is very important because it also can help you have more air to give. And it sounds more full. Thumbs up? Is that good for everybody? Does it make sense? How are we feeling, guys? How's everyone feeling? How are we all feeling? Yeppers, hell yes. But Miss Riki, I can't scream. Shush! You will one day. Random chatter that I totally know cannot scream. Definitely can't scream. Definitely. One day you will. Definitely. I will love to see you try giving up scream with no technique. Do not. Oh my god. Okay. Dude. The giving up scream, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm genuinely, I'll probably do it another day, but I'm not doing that right now. Oh, call me. No, don't do it. If I did it, I would genuinely probably hurt myself. If I did the giving up scream with no technique, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it to like the 10-second mark. That's why it's, again, very important. Technique is very important. End of the day. All right. Like, not talk for a week. You're going to destroy your vocal cords. Okay. Well, we did enough exampling, okay? So everyone understands kind of why it's very important to have technique, right? And kind of where to keep your technique at. Back for a new concert, care about your chords. I'm very careful, trust me. I'm being very careful. Usually after stream, I don't talk for like the rest of the day. Anyways. It's like Quagmire from Family Guy. No! I'm gonna be real, I might not speak to anybody tomorrow. You know what? Do what you can to make it out throughout the day. If it helps you get through the day, do it. Definitely do it. Oh my god, I got a burp. Woo! But yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there any questions, class? Class, is there any questions you have? Does anyone have questions? As someone asking someone with no experience, is it possible to scream quietly? Yes, it is. It is possible. How can I scream? Do you need me to recap? I shouldn't have just talked. I should just went and burp and went silent. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Can I use the bathroom? No, I don't. The bell doesn't expel you. I do. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Guys, I'm so serious. Serious questions, come on. You play any instruments? I do. I play multiple instruments. None are wind instruments, though. I missed a bit again. Can you start from the beginning? You know what? We can recap. We'll recap after we get the questions. What about horse? Guys, you're expelled. All of you expelled. Go. You know what? Time out. All of you. Time out. Stick your nose in the corner. Stick your nose in the corner. Who's your favorite V singer? Katie. I say that mainly because I look up to her heavily. And I've been watching her for years. Her content's amazing. How long have you been screaming, Riki? I've been screaming for 3 to 4 years now. Is this going to be on YouTube? Yes. This is also being live streamed onto YouTube. So if you want to look back on the VOD will be on YouTube. What is the first band that got you into metal? Generally, Linkin Park, Slipknot, and Sode. Because my dad was a heavy, like, Sode fan. And we always listened to K-Rock on the radio. And death metal-wise, Suicide Silence. Because I found them myself. A long time ago. Very long time ago. So she's who actually introduced me to heavy metal. Saw her in the Hellfire cover. Dude, she's insane with it. I look up to Katie so much. How do you activate the no space for screams? I think that comes with kind of practicing general singing. At least for me, that's how it came to be. You can definitely kind of tap into it more by scrunching up your nose. Right? That's one way to get into it. I just came from elsewhere, and any healthcare tips on keeping your vocal cords healthy and fit for screamo? I'll recap that in just a bit then for you. They'll be in the recap. I'm being silly. It's fine. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm sick, so I can't practice. No. Here to listening. So why am I expelled? Because your mom. All right. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Hello. Oh, nay. Any tips to get that tomboyish rasp when it brings all the boys to the yard? What do you mean? What do you mean all the boys to the yard? Like the little fry ad to my like singing or screaming? That is just learning fries. Is it part of where we start kicking and is your mom an instrument? Dude. Is there homework? My homework to you is practice every day for 10 to 15 minutes at first. Once you can get to 10 to 15 minutes without hurting yourself and you feel a little bit more lung capacity, start going for 30 minutes. Once you get to 30 minutes, start going to 45. Let's go to 45. Start aiming for an hour. Once you get to an hour, aim for as high as you can. Maybe 2 hours. But don't go any farther than 3 unless you really, really think you've perfected everything and can do it without hurting yourself. And still take breaks either way. She's Homer. She couldn't have forgotten. I'm going to check up on you guys every day now. Pro tip, because I don't know if it was mentioned, but most of it is not screaming, but projecting your vocals. You do that with your diaphragm. Yes. So a lot of screaming isn't actually you just going, ah! 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 It's not doing, it's a lot more of, you know, projecting. It is projecting. It's a lot of like going like in belting. You're going, hey! Hey! You're projecting. Hey! Hey! A little open, right? Hey! False chord. Hey! Yay! Yay! If I didn't project, hey! 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 Projection. Hey! 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 Right? I don't know if you can hear the difference in tone because I'm near my mic, but or like in sound, but Benny the platypus. Benny the platypus. Does that work? I can't do the clicking impression though. I can't. How can I very gently break my voice to get that light smoker's voice that actually smoking? I think that's just fries. Hey. Or like be like old man again, remember? False chord. Oh man, oh my god, what's up, man? What the fuck? I got like 3 packs the other night, and now I'm like, hello. Will the exam be open book? Yes, there'll be open book and video, and you get a cheat sheet. You're welcome. I'll be the best teacher ever for you. I mean, when you still die from him, we're nothing, and that's true. I never even received a rubric. You know what? We'll get a rubric next week. You're welcome. Wait, now that you mentioned smoke, now I'm realizing that. Oh yeah, since the smoker voice is also partly false to Fry. It's mostly Fry, I believe. I used my false, but yeah. Okay, are you guys ready for a recap? Now that we got all the questions answered. Recapping, and then we're gonna end stream, okay? We're recapping. So if you've missed a lot of stream and you want to know what you missed, here you go, okay? Are you guys ready? Recap, everybody recap, everybody recap, dance, go, we're recapping, go, we're recapping, go, we're recapping, capping, go, we're recapping, boo, we're recapping, we're recapping, okay, Riki capping, okay, so, oops, let's go back to the beginning, so, lesson number 1! Lesson uno. So, recapping lesson uno, which was vocal care. So, if you missed vocal care, recap. This is for you. Recap. This is for you. Recap. Learn how to take care of your voice every day. Drink tea daily. Yeah. Drink tea kid daily. Throat coat is the goat. Yeah, throat coat is the goat, yeah. Throat coat is the goat, yeah. Throat coat is the goat. Say with me. Throat coat is the goat, yeah. It's a T. Throat coat is the goat. Throat coat is the goat, yeah. Throat coat is the goat. Oh, throat coat is the goat. Oh, throat coat is the goat. Oh, kill him. Kill it. Okay, cool. I'm proud of you. Awesome. After you finish screaming and singing, if your voice really hurts, cough drop afterwards, okay? Could definitely help while you're calming your voice down and once your time to relax. All right. Room temp water while you're screaming or singing. It won't, of course, fix the fact that your throat's dry because it's not really there, but it will kind of help you soothe a little bit in the moment. Definitely drink water, tea, 2 to 3 hours before you scream, okay? If you're screaming and it hurts badly, stop immediately. If you taste blood or anything irony, stop screaming. You're probably hurting yourself and your cord's probably broke or popped or something, or you probably pop-locked and dropped a little too hard. And you might be bleeding in your throat. How long of a break between practice? Give about 3 to 4 hours. Minimum. At least that's what I do. I do like 3 hours break. Take a break. Don't talk for like that full 3 hours. But that's because I've been doing it for so long and I have stuff to do. So I don't have the luxury of having a full day to break. But if you don't also have a full day to break, 3 to 5 hours. But more ideally, a full day. Take a break. Especially if you're a beginner. And you're hurting yourself. Okay? Thank you for the follows. And then, don't eat sugary foods before you scream or sing. Do not eat before you scream. Especially anything spicy, sugary, fatty. Do not eat. Okay? Rice is good to eat. But make sure you eat also a couple hours before you scream. Same with water. So do all your eating, water your little plant body self, okay? And like 2 to 3 hours before you scream. No sweet tea. If you're gonna drink sweet tea, at least drink it 2 to 3 hours because then eventually the phlegm's gonna go away. But if you do, maybe exercise a little bit, help that kind of sugar go away, right? But if you're gonna scream literally like in like an hour, don't fucking do it, okay? Don't drink sweet tea. Don't drink anything sweet. Don't eat anything sweet. Just be careful. Okay, we are healthy metalheads. Exactly, King. We are healthy metalheads. Oh, and here. Up in here, up in here. We are healthy metalheads. Up in here, up in here. Come on, yeah. All right. Take breaks from talking for a long period of time, every so often, if you are feeling pain. And just kind of a general rule. Never be afraid to try another technique if one isn't working. If you're still learning and one technique isn't working for you, it's okay to try another. There's YouTube, guys. I 100% suggest going from YouTube video to YouTube video to YouTube video. Do shit tons of research if you have to, because even visuals will help you. So definitely try to do that a lot more. If this stream didn't help you, definitely look up like tutorials from multiple different sources, because one is never gonna make it enough. Okay? Thumbs up. All right. Vocal care. More vocal care. Hold on. Move my fat bod out the way, bruh. My fat head. Scoot, scoot, scoot. It's okay if I skip homework today. Yes, you can sleep in class today too. See, I'm such a cool teacher. Right, class? I don't know. Okay, vocal care. What should I do and keep in mind before I scream? Do not tense up. Have confidence. So another thing people tend to do is they don't have confidence in themselves in their screams. So sometimes they're like, ah! Or like they try to scream and they overcompress because they're so tensed up and their postures, like they feel, they're like, I'm just a little baby. I don't want to. I'm just embarrassed. Don't feel that way. We all sound fucking weird. Okay, I'm gonna say this now too. We make the weirdest fucking faces when we scream, by the way. You make some weird fucking faces when you scream, and that's totally normal. It's completely normal. It's completely normal to make weird faces when you scream. I make like weird stuff, especially when you have to do like gutturals or like the weird like bear screams, because you have to move your tongue and stuff out the way. You're making a lot of weird tongue movements, weird facial expressions, but that's what really helps the sound come out even better, right? Weirder the face, cooler the sound. Exactly. So honestly, don't be afraid. You know, if you feel like you look weird, you're probably doing something right? Okay? It's okay. But if you feel it hurting, you're doing it wrong. Bottom line, no matter how you're doing your technique, if it's the right technique, you got the right technique down, it sounds right, it's coming out good, it sounds clean, right? Are you just enjoying how it sounds and it doesn't hurt you, right? You're doing it right. But if it is hurting you and you're making, and the sound sounds like you're like a dying fucking rat, rat, you might be doing it wrong. So be very careful, okay? Very careful. Bottom line, if it hurts, stop, take a break, try again later, okay? Just like guitar doing silly faces. The 6 solos, hell yeah, exactly. The sicker the face, the cooler the sound. All right. Screaming takes a long time. So if you cannot do it in like the first minute you tried, or even like the first 2 minutes you tried, or the first month, it's okay. Because eventually you're going to get it, right? I started literally with inhales, right? Probably the worst decision I should have done. Because it took me a lot longer to learn more like outward screams than it did learning inward screams. So learning like inhale screams, it took me a lot less time because I started with that. But learning outward screams, it took me a lot longer. Inhale. Wait, hold on. It's been a while. I can't do it anymore. See, it's been so long. No. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. There it is. Wait, it's been so long, I forgot how to do it, but I don't do inhales anymore, but it is definitely a thing. Inhales is when you're kind of pulling air in, right? It took me about a month to fully dial in a basic sound. I'm proud of you that you even got a sound in a month. That's awesome. Is it just breathing in while screaming or something? So it's similar to compressing. It's very similar technique. You're just breathing in. You're breathing in instead of out, right? Because you remember the Fry where we saw him kind of twisting his throat? He was still pulling in. That was the inhale, right? So it's still, you're using technique, but you gotta be careful because then you can do what I just did now where it has like that weird, that's not what it's supposed to sound like, right? Wait, it's not supposed to sound like that. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the placement because it's been so long. See, because it's been so long, I forgot my placement. Wait. That's inward. That's inward. No. No. See, it's really weird because you have to get in a certain place. It's not hurting right now, but wait. Kind of. That's how it's supposed to sound. Sorry. That's how it's supposed to sound. Steady. Steady and like not squeaky or like right? Sorry. It's been a while since I did my inhales. Oh my god. Sorry. It took me a bit to get back into that, but yeah. That's how inhales are supposed to sound like. Screaming takes a long time to get the technique down, so again, don't be discouraged. Screaming and harsh, no matter what, again, take breaks. So that's your recap on that. Final recap, I'm pretty sure. Different types of screams. There's fry, inhale, cavilt, mid-range, pig, squeal. There's a bunch of different stuff. There's a bunch of different screams. Cold. I mean, I don't fucking know. Whatever you call it. But I call it cavilt. Leave me alone. Do you inhale or exhale for pig squeal? So pig squeals are exhales, I'm pretty sure. But you can do ones inhale. You can do pig screams inhale. Right. Wait. No. No, I can't do it. I did it years ago, but I can't do it anymore. I need to practice my inhales again. It's been a while. It's been so long. Hi, Hunter. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello. But yeah, there's all these type of screams, there's different ones. Do you guys want to see the video of the guy doing it? Would you guys like to see the video of the guy doing that? Yeah. To give you some examples of what all these different type of screams are. There's a bunch of different types of screams. Like, this is not not it. Like, there's bear screams, there's gator screams, there's like goblin. There's a bunch of different types of screams, but these are just like the main base of screams, okay? Hold on, let me pause my music so you guys can listen along. Here we go. I also put this in the description after stream. This is false. Well, I'm sure it is. Try. Cold screams are used a lot with fries. There's a low guttural. Could also be used tunneling as well. This is what a lot of Chester and so Chester uses the fries a lot, especially with the long ones. That's why the longer screams are a lot easier with fries, because you can also let air out a little bit more easier. It's a little bit more easier to like peacefully breathe out, right? Right? Slowly. That's what I mean. I'm so bad at explaining, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. A lot of different bands use this type of scream, especially in death metal and deathcore. Knock Loose is a mix of false and fry. They do both. But mostly, I think they do both. That's how inhales are supposed to sound. So this is the torch scream. This one is used a lot in like a lot of like death metal as well, especially like the really deeper like blah 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 goblin. Is it black metal? I forgot what it's called. The genre. There's so many different genres that use this. But yeah, you get what I mean. Now the walrus scream, one of the hardest screams to fucking do. At least for me. Tunnel, degen, thal, deathcore, yeah. But yeah. And then there's whisper screaming, emotional screaming, hill screaming. The whisper screaming is kind of crazy. So, there's a bunch of different types. So that's your recap for that. Thumbs up. Yay! How is that sound, everybody? Everyone got kind of it down. Different types of screams, kind of baseline. These are like pretty much baseline screams. Baseline for a lot of different genres. Or majority of genres use these screams. I sent you 11 seconds of a whistle scream, Riki. Okay. Wait, sick. Hold on, let's check this out.
Done with all the boring stuff.
Cool.
You guys go to town.
Oh, we literally
I'm just
got to
gonna
this.
hold this and try and stay as far out of the way as I
No,
can.
this was the tea kettle. We literally did it. 11 seconds? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I clicked the link you sent. Hold on. Just send me the timestamp. What's the timestamp? Because we listened to him do the tea kettle already. Oh, this one. Okay, sorry, my bad. I thought you showed me the different one. Wrong one. This is the whistle? Oh, there it is. That's very Fry, though. That's the Fry. That's a whistle scream. It's definitely in the Fry category, isn't it? Definitely in the Fry category. I love French fries. Fry 100%, 100%. So yeah, there's a bunch of different screams. There you go. Thumbs up, guys. Does that sound good? Yeah? Yeah? Sound good, everyone? Sound good? Yes, the Will Ramos throw cam. We love the throw cam. Sorry, that sounded bad. Anyway, we love the throw cam. Yeah, so Fry Scream, we practiced all these already, right? And then we learned technique, right? We already went over technique. Does everyone got all their notes down? Everyone got it? Remember, mouth shape makes the tone, which is high, low, high, low, high, low. Right? Nose, rightness. Nose and jaw. Like, listen, just me even talking like this. Watch. This is me not tapping into my nose. This is what my nose. Right? Right? Okay. And then throat, of course, which is what really is the kind of like, think of it as the tube that pushes the air through, right? That you're pushing the air through. It's your vocal cords. That is very good. So, thumbs up. Is everyone good? Everyone got everything down, right? Remember, tongue is like a cup, and if you really want it lower, you can use like your actual hands. Even though your mixer might hate you. I'm always slow taking notes. It's okay. All right. Final time for any questions, guys. I'm very happy that this was my first time I joined. A very lovely educational meeting you. Thank you. I'm glad I could be as educational even though my ADHD is so bad. Good. I'm glad I could be good education. Thumbs up. Yep. Anyone have questions? Any questions, everyone? Any questions? Any questions? Final questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? La, 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 la. Oh, I'm gonna raise my hand. Okay, Thirst, go ahead. Go ahead. What's the question, buddy? Speak your questione. I have an answer. If you have a question, I have an answer. Oops, wrong. There we go. How do I become mighty as thee? Lots of practice and lots of research and lots of help. Thank you. I probably won't be able to be late to next stream, but like this one, that's okay. Tomorrow we're mainly just playing Overwatch. I still need to make the video. I don't know if we're gonna stream it onto YouTube. I mean, are you guys down for Overwatch on YouTube streaming? I don't know, because I'm streaming it on Twitch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream it here unless you guys want it. Okay, I'll just have to make the thumbnail. Yes, what was the first song you successfully screamed at or in? Ooh, that's a good question. I think the first song I ever like successfully screamed in would probably be, funny enough, it was You Only Live Once from Suicide Silence. It was either that or Aerials. Or Aerials from Sold. I will always be late on Wednesdays. That's okay. Don't worry. You're not obligated to come here early. You're not obligated to come at all if you don't want to. I'm just here to have fun with you guys whenever you want. Yes, what is the first song you successfully screamed? Oh, I just answered that. Hey, Riki, how are you? If so, then I am also good. Also, well, just been doing my Metalhead VTuber Jordan metal drop vocal training practice for VTuber W, which is going good at the moment. But yeah, proud of you. Heck yeah. Get crazy. I feel like 90% of metals, especially concerts, is doing goofy shit and just having a blast. Exactly. We're just here to have a blast, dog. What's your favorite post-recording concert meal? Like before or after? So wait, post means after, right? Post-op? Or does that mean before? I don't know what post means. I'm gonna say both. Either way, post screams. I usually eat something small. Like I usually eat like an egg and some rice to fill me up a little bit as like a little small snack. And then after I finish screaming and stuff, I eat like a whole meal. I eat like chicken nuggets, a hamburger, or some shit. I fucking chow. I chow. Ka-chow. I mean, I like Overwatch, but Riki is for real enough to make me like a game. Oh, yay! What was the song you had the most fun with? Ooh. Most fun with? I think was actually recently was President Flesh. I had a lot of fun with it, but I also was like, it threw me for a loop because I never done anything like President Flesh before. Especially since President Flesh has so many different techniques in one song. And like different types of screams that I'm still like learning. It was definitely a learning process, but it was really fun. And an honor. Because I gotta do it with Bip and Katie. I'm just incarnate from Emotionless and White. Hell yeah. The other 2% is Phil and Whitechapel. The fuck is the daily button thingy? Oh, it's just to be like, oh, I'm here. It's like a chicken. Good chow. Now that my throat hurts and my nose is done bleeding, I'm going to eat a big bowl of spicy noodles. Okay, enjoy yourself, but spicy noodles might not be a good idea with your throat hurting, but good luck with that. It's like putting salt in a wound. Pre is before, post is after. Okay, so post singing, I eat a hamburger, some fries, some chicken nuggets. I'm actually gonna go eat a nice Dave's hot chicken after this. And I have in the fridge waiting for me from yesterday. I'm just happy. So yeah. Is that all the questions, guys? Is that all the questions? Do we got any more? Any more? Dave Hot Chicken's so good. I love Dave Hot Chicken. The song I have is the most fun is Cleveland Rocks. Oh, I love Cleveland Rocks. That's a good song. Can you teach me how to Dougie? Teach me how to Dougie. Can you teach me how to Dougie? Teach me how to Dougie, and I just can't stop. Wait, fuck. Bring me back, dude. The Vine days, the Vine days. Legit questions, guys. I need legit questions. I need legit questions. If not, just say we're good. I need legit questions. Is there a physical exercise you do, like train to diaphragm for more stamina? Ooh, I can only do about an hour before the muscle says no. To train my diaphragm, I do a lot of belting. So, to kind of train my diaphragm, I do a lot of belting to practice at first, and then breathing mostly first. Okay, so first breathing. So I do a lot of the inhale, exhale, like hold, and then 1, 2, 3, and then release. Slowly, but like slow. And then do it again, like probably 5 times. And then afterwards, I start belting. And then as I do my belts, I kind of use my diaphragm a little more. I make sure when I do my breathing, my chest doesn't go up. So again, remember, don't let your chest go up. Taking notes. Hi, Fish. Hi, Fish. Take those notes. Take those notes, girl. We eating it up today. But yeah, don't let your chest move up. But I practice every day. How long do you practice every day? When did you start? But yeah, after. Oh wait, by the way, on the last question, after I belt, I start kind of slowly building up my power. So like I did earlier too, guys, the practicing the old man thing, and like, you know, feeling like the muscle where you usually poop, you know. Feel that. I start kind of start slow, then build up the power, and more and more and more, and then I start just doing that, like up, and then I start going down, right? Lowering, upping, lowering and upping, lowering and upping the power, right? But yeah, that's how I usually train my compression, placement, and my diaphragm. I do that every day for at least like 2 to 3 hours before I start actually like screaming. Sometimes I only have like an hour in the day to do it, so I do it for like an hour. But for most of the time, I kind of just scream outwards and hope that I remember my placement. Riki, how does Taka from 1OK Rock scream? Taka does, he does a lot more of like a mix of fry and belts. He just does belts a lot though. He does belts, fries, and falses, but most often I see him doing fries, I think. At least the ones that I hear him in. What's good advice for beginners besides stopping if anything hurts? Good advice is, again, moderate your practice. Even if it isn't hurting, moderate your practice to at least like a minimum of like 15 minutes, right? Okay. As well as, remember, hydration. That's about it for now I can think of. Yeah. How long do you practice every day? When did you start? I practice every day for, like I said, like 2 to 3 hours. And I started doing screaming for like about 3 to 4 years ago. So I've been doing this for a very long time. And only recently, too, I've only been improving a lot more than before, right? So again, everything takes time. There's some people who have been doing this shit for 10 years and they're barely being able to do like the guttural like goblin shit and like sorry, I keep cursing, I'm so sorry. But like they learn to do the guttural stuff and they start doing the like actual alligator and bear things, you know, the bear screams. So it does take a lot of time to perfect certain things, especially the basics. So don't be too hard on yourself if you can't get it too hard. How deep can you sing? Let me see. I don't know. Is that low? I think that's the lowest I can go right now. I think. Wait, who did the art for your memo? It was Trick Joker 777 on Twitter. Sounds sus without context. I'm gonna die. Which scream is the one you struggle with the most currently? Fries. I only started getting good at fries recently, so at least fry special fries, like the really weird like blah, blah, blah type of fries, you know. I'm working on it. How do you prevent your chest from rising in air to direct the air to the diaphragm? So put your hand on your stomach. Put your hand on your stomach. Right? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? Fill your stomach. Right? Feel how it moves out and in. And then put your hand on your chest. And then breathe again. But make sure, or like put it not on exactly on your chest, put it like in front of you. And make sure your chest doesn't hit your hand. But you're like kind of breathing in. Breathe out. Let your stomach do the work. That's your diaphragm. Right? Breath exercise. Yes, that was so long my ears are hurting. I'm sorry. Not gonna lie, I like saying MC before curse words for some reason. I like shit. That's funny. Yes, that was so deep my ears are hurting. Yay! Taking notes. Hell yeah. Has someone already clipped it? I have missed it sadly. Clipped what? Wait, my deep thing? I don't know. My deep voice? Alright. Is that all the questions? Is that all the questions, guys? Did I answer them? Does that help answer your guys' questions? Does that help? Did that help? I hope that helped. I hope that helped you guys. That works so cool. Yay! Okay, awesome. Hell yeah. That worked, that's so cool. Okay, awesome. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, but your voice definitely is. Alright. Yay! We did it, guys! Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If we have no more questions, clap for yourselves, guys. You did it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Everyone did so good. Everybody did so good. I really hope this helped you guys. And I hope this really helps you guys improve your techniques and helps you guys learn to scream better. I know I'm not the best teacher, but if this does more than I could do, than I thought I did, then awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna go start to raid out. I'm gonna raid YouTube out first, and then we're gonna raid out on Twitch. Thank you guys over on YouTube for being here with me. We're gonna go raid out to Ruby over on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube, sorry. We're gonna go raid out to Ruby over on YouTube. And then over here on Twitch, we're gonna go find someone to raid out to, because I forgot who we can raid out to. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Riki, for the masterclass. Of course, I'm so happy. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to like ask me or something. I do have a Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, we have discord.gg chroma shift. If you want to, you can probably be like, "Hey, Riki," that's not what I wanted to send. Hold on, wrong one. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't do that. It's a chroma shift. Hold on. Can someone put it into the YouTube, please? Mods, can you put it in the YouTube? Oh my god, thank you so much for the 10. Oh my, the 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 memberships over on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna go raid out now. Thank you guys so much. Hold on. Let me find someone to raid into. We're gonna raid into. Close my eyes and choose. We're gonna go raid into Radia. I have not raided into her yet, and I just recently met her. She's really nice. Okay. Thank you guys again so much. Bye YouTube. I'll pop you later. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I need to make the VOD thingy, or the video waiting room. So I'll make that tonight with the thumbnail. But thank you guys so much for coming with me. And over in Twitch, hold your horses, guys, over on Twitch. Stay with me, okay? All right. Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Bye. Have fun with Ruby.